Thursday.
I know, right? Like it's crazy. Like they don't give us no love until like 15 after we come in. You know.
Oh, hey guys, we was talking about you. No,
I mean, don't get me wrong. We appreciate it, but it's like people show up like 15 minutes after, like like that. It's like that 7:45, 8 o'clock windows. Like that's when everybody show up. Like
they be showing up like this, showing up to the job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Late as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we appreciate it, but we know what time it is.
And not being punished for it either.
Right.
Right.
You need to start docking y'all comments or something. I don't know.
I know, right? Yeah, this is episode 138, man. First and Framerates, iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. All three of us are here again. We're going to talk about the NFL draft. Battlefield 5 loses support after the summer. I just got a notification that Axis Football is coming out on Xbox One and Steam, Xbox 2020.
Interesting.
But that's interesting. So I mean, I didn't want to make that a topic, but it just happened. Like I just got the notification on Twitter like 5-10 minutes ago. Also, Bill's wanted to ad lib in about the Cowboys.
Yeah, Ravens Nation.
Ravens Nation. One of our loyal listeners actually put up that topic from an extension from the last thing we talked about on Tuesday. So we'll do that. Join the Discord. Discord has seen a little bit of life as of the last couple of days. So we haven't been pushing it as much as we should, because when we first did, it was kind of lit for the first few weeks and we kind of fell back. So
it fell back because of this virus and nobody really paying attention to it. So it's to me, I feel like it's understandable, but
yeah,
we can get back into it.
Yeah, I got the banner up and the link is definitely in the description. If you can't find it, download the app on your phone or computer and just search First and Framerates. It's easy to find. Enjoy it, and we could talk about stuff that, between episodes, whatever's on your mind as far as sports and sports gaming. Bill's last couple of days, what's been going on with you?
Waiting for my fucking Xbox One to come. The shit still ain't here yet.
It's still not. Oh man!
So apparently it's gonna come tomorrow, but still, it's like I ordered NBA 2K14 with that the same day. The shit came today. It's like fuck, like bring my goddamn console.
The game came first.
The game shows up, right? Like fuck, am I supposed to do? Read the back of the case 24/7?
Hey yo, that's how it was when the PS4 first released. I mean, I remember I had the controller first before I had the console.
Oh, I had.
And now also,
what I have,
I did have my games before then, because
I had my games before then too.
That's it. I had Killzone Shadowfall. I had Killzone Shadowfall first too. Before
I'm sitting there with my shit. The fucking TV I ordered might come before this. So it's like,
well, at least you get to set up the TV and everything.
I guess.
Preload.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for us to hop on Warzone, and it's like you're like, yeah, we need to hop on Warzone. I'm like, well, Amazon's hating right now. So.
Yeah, because right now I'm getting my practice in on these bots. So I'm learning these maps, and
you're not getting killed by the bots like Zaire, is it?
Oh.
Him just messaged. Zaire was getting killed by bots on Titanfall. I'll never forget that.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Zaire was getting killed by bots on Titanfall.
But those bots on Titanfall were dummies. Like the ones on Modern Warfare, especially I put it on the highest level that you can put the bots in. They actually mimic a lot of the tactics that players use. They actually
but that's still some bullshit though. Because
see that's how the. I'm about to say that's how the bots are on Insurgency. Like I have a group of people play on Insurgency where we play against bots at times, and they play real realistic. They're not like cheese or anything. They play up,
Because there was one that I was barreling down the hallway, and one came out the corner and had jumped out of the way and shot me down. I was like, nah, that's a bot doing that. I was like, what the hell? I was like, hand clap to Modern Warfare for having AI that actually tries to mimic a player's gameplay. But I'm just learning the maps. So once I get the maps down, I'll be good.
Best AI I've played, I'd have to say probably Rainbow Six in those challenges. But God, I mean, Call of Duty's AI, if you put it on Recruit back in the day, they were fucking idiots. And it was fun just to learn how to play the game. But
they were really bad. I mean, I literally, with one bot on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I remember it. I set a Claymore down in front of a bot, backed up. The bot ran right into the Claymore.
No, but the funniest shit when you're playing the recruit bots is when you are playing against all of them. So you do TDM and it's just you versus like 6 of them. Saying. It's fucking hilarious.
That's like target practice all day.
They don't spread out or anything, bro.
That's literally what I did. I mean, he was coming around the corner. I know he did. Once he came around the corner, I put the Claymore down, then ran off because I thought he was going to shoot me. Right. He ran right into the damn Claymore and blew up.
But that's what gets me. Is like, okay, so the thing is, though, once you start putting it on veteran, them motherfuckers have perfect aim. They see you. They see you out of nowhere.
They see everything from a distance, and they got perfect aim.
Perfect aim, dude.
And it'd be like 2 bullets, you gone.
The first Call of Duty where they added, I guess you could mix them up, where you can get some that were recruit, you can get some that you can regular.
Mix them up too.
Yeah, so they added it after Ghost. Ghost was the first one. Then from then on, they basically had the option in every game. But if you go back to Black Ops 2, those recruit bots were fucking idiots, dude. They walk right past you.
It'd be like all of a sudden you'd be walking, next thing you know, right, and then you on the ground.
It's like come from?
It's like it never felt like and then you on the ground. You're like, what the hell?
Motherfuckers have perfect aim, man.
What's going on with you, DJ?
Well, like I said, just playing Modern Warfare now. That's going to be my game, my first-person shooter game, because Battlefield.
L.
Yo, it's like
done.
Like you could put an L on Battlefield and it's like very perfect with the basketball game. Instead of calling it Battlefield 5, call it Battlefield Live. And it just comes NBA Live. Like Battlefield 5 and NBA Live is like the same boat.
Man, fuck EA.
Fuck EA in general.
Yeah, like right now it's like looking bad. Yeah, we all play Warzone. I haven't been playing. Sir Bishop asked, "Do y'all play Warzone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we do play Warzone."
Yeah, that was like that have consoles do.
I got it on PC. And I'll play it like
and it's crossplay, so we can.
Right.
I'm like, as soon as
we're definitely
this console, we can all get
together. Dudes, man.
And what we'll do is we'll have a First and Framerates game night. Well, whoever wants to stream it, more than like, I don't know. Whoever wants to stream it has the best internet connection.
One of y'all, because y'all got the PS4. Like you said, if I stream it, ain't nobody gonna hear me.
I got it on PC, and I got my Wi-Fi. I've been testing it. It's pretty good. I could probably stream it. I mean, I don't have a problem with streaming. I've streamed since I've been down here. It's been pretty good. So,
Doug Thomas, what are you amped about? You a damn Raiders fan, ain't you?
Oh,
hey, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hey,
what?
Listen,
go ahead and pick our wide receiver and have.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
I'm joking.
Good. I'm not saying anything good on the Raiders or whatever. But this particular draft, like, it's wide open. Like
I don't think it's CeeDee Lamb.
Like all 32 teams have a chance to catch a W at least in the first round. At least
Jennifer Hudson's fine ass. They just showed on
who?
Jennifer Hudson. She's on ESPN right now singing, which I don't really care much for that, but she's fine to select.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, like why?
Why what?
Why is she singing on ESPN? Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. She's singing. She might be singing. I don't know if she's singing the national anthem.
No, I'm not saying nothing bad about her singing. I'm just like her singing on ESPN on draft day. That's like kind of out of nowhere. Like
I know Alicia Keys is going to be on CNN, but that's for the.
Is she got her background singers and shit?
That's another thing. Like she's on. Oh, they doing the coronavirus fundraiser.
Yeah, town hall.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about that. It just sounds weird, like NFL draft, and
they're singing "Lean on Me." Good thing I put this shit back on me.
Hey! Don't do that! Don't do that!
Don't do what?
Don't do that! Don't do that!
Don't do what?
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they can just call me Batman.
What? His name? What? Don't do Bill Withers like that, man.
Look,
Bill Withers
it's a great song, but it's just cliche as hell. Every time it's a crisis, motherfuckers want to sing "Lean on Me." Lean on your damn self.
Well, damn.
Shit, lean on the wall. I don't be
messed up, man.
Hey, man. I want my Xbox.
I tell you one song they won't be singing during this whole.
It all reverts back to the Xbox, huh?
Wow. I tell you what, there's one.
Goes back to that.
There's one song they definitely won't be singing during this coronavirus.
Imagine.
Stand by Me.
Oh God, I don't like that shit either.
Oh, what's the other song? The song that they may be singing? I can't remember who said Rolls Royce. I want to get next to you.
Start singing Neo Closer.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, man. We going left. NFL draft talk. Battlefield 5. Since the draft don't start until like another 15 minutes.
Oh, we got a giant fan in here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could talk about Battlefield End of Life real quick. It's not much to talk about, so I guess I put that in the
Battlefield. You mean the death of? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying the end of life of Battlefield 5 because I don't want Battlefield in general to go away because I still want them to try to catch that magic they did in Battlefield 4, which honestly I don't think. That'll be another time for another day to think they can recapture that. But let's just talk about Battlefield 5. I'm actually surprised that it lasted this long, but I knew something was up when they did nothing about the headshot problems in the game. Like bullets was literally going through players and it was still alive. So
so it actually had the MLB the show ball going.
Right. I mean the last update they did, they were supposed to fix where some people were sniping or even just random regular shots. They were headshotting people and they didn't register a kill.
So head glitching is what they called it.
No, it wasn't. The players weren't head glitching. They were like literally players that had a clear shot at the player. They would shoot and it would not register a kill. Like sometimes it'll register maybe like 30% damage or something, or it will register nothing at all.
These motherfuckers still singing? You gotta be kidding me. Sorry, go ahead.
Chill, man.
they gotta make it last till like 8 o'clock.
I mean, we got a praise and worship team.
Where's the tambourine, bro?
It
was like literally that after they tried to update that and never did. Then there was a time to kill. Matter of fact, it was a part of the time to kill
back
update.
And forth with that.
Right. It was a part of the TTK update, and after that, you heard nothing. Now this comes out about Battlefield 5 is getting one more update in the summer, and that's it. Personally, if that's the case, don't give them an update. Just leave the game as it is. Why? What are we doing? DJ, I know you said your thoughts about this on Twitter. I guess you can elaborate with everybody else now. What are your thoughts about this whole situation with Battlefield 5?
Man, I've been a part of the whole Battlefield environment ecosystem ever since Battlefield Bad Company 2, and it's just a shame. I'm like, by Battlefield 5, I think a lot of people are just buying the game based on reputation, because going into it, obviously you had the whole SJW. What was the main guy was like, well, I wanted to create a game that my daughter could
play, right?
And I'm just like, and it sounds rotten, but it's like your daughter's not supposed to be playing Battlefield 5.
Right. That's the main point about it.
And furthermore, I'm sorry, but your daughter can't just play as a dude. Is that what the fuck?
Right.
I don't get that. Like,
but then on top of that, you had mechanics that they couldn't put in the game that they advertised were supposed to be in the game, like being able to drag your buddy out of danger. But they had to cut that.
True,
like,
so good.
That was that was cut.
That would have been a really good mechanic.
And then there was some other stuff that they thought, here's the thing that was killing me throughout the whole life cycle of it. The fact that they had these elite characters in the game, but you couldn't earn them. You had to buy them with your money.
Yeah,
that was the bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
And then just overall, I couldn't really get into it like I would get into past Battlefields. Battlefield 1, I'm definitely go back to playing because I did that a couple of times and it's still lit. I mean, I don't know about the servers, but I mean,
a lot of people tend to like Battlefield 1 despite what people may say about it. They, like a lot of people used to talk bad about it because it was like it went too far back with World War I, but people still played it and enjoyed it.
See, the thing about World War I, a lot of people don't really talk about World War I. So for me, I was curious, and the lore of it, actually carried me through that game. But World War II, everyone's talked to death. Right? Everyone knows what happened.
Right.
World War we've been through. We almost had World War III. Well, it was still under that. But
not only that, it's just been so many games, based off World War II, not just in the Call of Duty or Battlefield series. You have other games that try to mimic that World War II, episode. So
you got alternate reality type games that say, well, what if Germany won? Well, what if Japan won?
Right. And speaking of alternate realities, that's the problem with Battlefield 5. They tried to do that, and nobody, that was, and nobody really wanted that. I mean, even if you did, it was more like you could have made it more subtle. They tried to throw it in your face, and it made it worse.
Yeah, because they said, because I remember they went into Battlefield 1 and was like, this is going to be an authentic experience. And then they went into Battlefield 5 like, well, this is loosely based. So I'm like, but you didn't say that right out the rip until like you start getting backlash about some of these characters that you were dropping. So yeah, I'm not.
I'll put it like this: if you wanted to do that, you know what they should have did, and because I'm all for diversity and all this stuff. What they should have did, they should have made the alternate universe of Battlefield 5 as a DLC, and just leave it as that. Leave it as a DLC where you can purchase it, and it's another part of the game as far as a different episode, instead of you trying to cash grab stuff with microtransactions. If you want to do a DLC, that's the way it's done. It's like an extension of the campaign or whatever. And even with that, once you do that, then if you want to add those characters into multiplayer, then you do it that way instead of trying to give everybody that in the forefront, which people are already expecting something that's kind of accurate to history. Give them the accuracy first and then add it as a DLC while people are enjoying the game. I think it'd have been more well received.
See, yeah, and that's what I'm saying about, like, my whole thing is, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. And Battlefield 1, the only thing that people that really had a problem with was the shooting. It was kind of like you would aim here, the bullets would go left, right, whatever. But if you think about it, those guns,
those weapons
were accurate as the ones that we have now that shoot straight.
Because Battlefield 4 weapons are fairly accurate. The Battlefield 1 was just unstable. I mean, that's just how they were built back then. You're absolutely right.
But it took more skill to compensate for all that. So I appreciated that, and I was actually very accurate on the battlefield. So I don't know. I didn't have a problem with it, but Battlefield 5, it corrected that. But then all these other issues led to its untimely, expected death. So.
Okay. Bills, what are your thoughts about this whole Battlefield V or Battlefield 5 thing?
Well, I'll be completely honest. I didn't buy it. Thank God I didn't buy it. I had EA access and I tried it. Now, this was in between me playing World War II to death. I mean, God, I played Call of Duty World War II to death. I have so many hours logged on that game. Mm-hmm. And I didn't buy Battlefield because I only needed Call of Duty. I'm like, boosted ground. I'm here for it. Call of Duty's my roots. So I download Battlefield 5 and, I asked y'all's opinion. Like, it's better than Battlefield 1 gameplay wise, and the guns are a little bit better. They're a little bit more updated since it's World War II instead of World War I. So I said I'll give it a try. I played a couple games. I'm like, I'm not feeling this shit. It didn't even feel like Battlefield. They tried.
When did you start playing it? When did you start playing? Like day one?
No.
Because I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, day one, those guns felt great.
Yeah, the thing was, I turned on Battlefield and I expected to play Battlefield, and it really just felt like a failed version of Call of Duty. That's what the game.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
The way it moved, the way the gun shot, the way the game operated, it seemed like they had moved out of their lane of realism and moved into the Call of Duty lane. They can't do Call of Duty like Call of Duty can do Call of Duty, because Call of Duty's hit detection is most times A1. Like, they don't really have many issues with it. Black Ops 2 was kind of an anomaly. And Battlefield, like you said, the hit detection issues, I was like, why should I leave World War II to play this? Like, there's no reason for me to. I'm having so much fun with World War II. I just deleted the shit. I'm like, I'm not even like, honestly, I complained about Battlefield 1 as far as the progression system and the guns that you unlock and the order of it and the process. But as far as the maps and as far as the gameplay, I'll take Battlefield 1 over that any day.
Yeah. I will give. I didn't know if he was finishing that. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah. I mean, I just think they need to go back to their roots and they need to make a modern shooter. This is the first Battlefield I haven't bought. Oh, I should say it's the first Battlefield I didn't buy since Bad Company 2.
They definitely need to build off the Battlefield 4.
They need to go. They need to go back to current times. They have to.
That's what I'm saying. Especially with Call of Duty Modern Warfare out, and that game surprised a lot of people. Regardless, I mean, even the campaign was really good.
Modern Warfare 2 is phenomenal.
No, I'm not even talking about
Modern Warfare 2. The current one. The current Modern Warfare is phenomenal.
Yeah, they did a damn good job with that game. It's like you made that game feel like Battlefield 4 mixed with Insurgency with the feel of a Call of Duty. And I'm not talking about the bad feel of a Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty, the game, you could tell you was playing a Call of Duty game, but the bullets hit like Insurgency. The gun control felt like a Battlefield game.
And there's a skill gap.
Yeah, it's a skill gap. It's like they managed to put all three games into one. And I had no idea that Call of Duty was capable of doing.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer is pretty much on the level that Blackout was before they nerfed Blackout. Because when me and DJ played Blackout, I'll do you one impressed.
I'll do you one better. That multiplayer feels on point, just because the bullets and the hit detection just feels stronger. It's on point with Battlefield 4.
I think the movement is the same as Battlefield 4 too, as far as the weight of the player.
Oh yeah, the movement is far superior.
Yeah, absolutely.
The movement,
I agree with that. It's something about when you hit it's like when you. The thing about it is when you hit somebody when you hit somebody with your gun, not when you get hit, but when you hit somebody, it feels like you hit them, and that's something that no game really was able to capture on consoles. And I was surprised that they was able to do that.
And here's the other thing that they seem to have taken out was like it always kind of felt like the aim was tethered to the target that you locked on in past Call of Duties, but this year it helps that it's not, because now when you want to aim at a certain part of them, whether it's their back or their head, you can aim at their chest and then make your way up, as opposed to before when it would just basically tether you to their body, and then you would see the gun kind of like it would wiggle, like you would try to move
wobble,
it would wiggle back to the same spot, and then you would move it down and it would wiggle back. It's like that's not the case. Now it's a lot like Battlefield where you're not locking on to
basically you got a lot of gun control. You have a lot of gun control.
You have a lot of gun control, and that's at all ranges.
Right.
The guns are phenomenal. The guns are great. I don't think there are a couple bad guns in the game, but I mean, overall, those guns are great, and they feel like they should feel. The SCAR feels crazy powerful.
And
then of course there's the risk reward.
But not only that
you put on. That's another thing, is the risk reward of your mobility and how fast.
Not only that, Bills, it's like every gun. I can't speak for because I haven't played with all the guns, but you can feel the power of the guns based on where you hit someone. Yeah. Like if you hit like I said, they made a way for you to feel like you made a difference,
especially
based on if you hit somebody in the leg.
On realism,
like hitting somebody in the leg is exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hitting somebody in the leg feels different than hitting somebody in the chest. It's like the feedback you got, like you felt like you accomplished something. I don't know how they was able to do that, and especially if you do get hit, you feel it. Like when you're on the receiving end, it feels like it.
I know we've all played PUBG. PUBG has very realistic hit detection because I think the reason why PUBG's hit detection is a bit more epic is because obviously the point isn't to run around just shooting people.
Right.
So when you do get into those gun battles, it feels a lot more realistic because they end really quick.
That's just like Insurgency. It's the same way because
they end really quick.
Right. It's not built on spongy type.
Right. Shoot them up and
Right. It's like you like when you shoot, you feel like you're hitting somebody, and it's like when you. And the only thing I can say about Call of Duty, the only thing I think they could have done a little bit better was the recoil, because the recoil don't feel like it's strong. I think they got it the other way where it feels like when you hit somebody, it feels like, damn, you did something, compared to like when you pull the trigger, it doesn't feel like it jerks back.
I think it depends on the gun, and it depends on the muzzle that you have also.
That is true. That is true because
that
is true because some guns you do feel a recoil. That's why some people don't like to play with the shotgun or some other guns.
And some are vertical and some are horizontal, so it really depends on how you aim. Also, you can pick the muzzles and kind of control it that way. But yeah, man, it's like that's kind of why I fell in love with PUBG and a lot of these battle royale games, is because like you feel like it's a real gunfight. It's like you're not about to be sitting there shooting at each other forever.
Right.
You have to get cover, come back around. Hopefully you healed. In Call of Duty, it's the same thing, but it's a multiplayer, and I would hope it's in Warzone the same way, where it's like bullets are precious. Like you're not going to be pumping somebody with bullets and they're just still alive.
Right. So with that being said, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare is clearly, I think we can agree with this, is clearly a reason that because of how successful Battlefield 4 was, and on top of that is the fact that they knew that they had to come out swinging because they didn't know what Battlefield 5 was going to be. Now, with that being said, do you think it's going to swing back where EA and DICE can actually recapture that by stepping their game up against Modern Warfare? Because that's what they need right now, because Battlefield 5 it basically just tanked. It was a terrible game, not only just with the commentary of the SJW stuff, just the gameplay itself. I mean, once that first patch came in after the first week, it was over with, because the game didn't feel bad for people that didn't know. The game did not feel bad at first. It felt okay, but it wasn't what they had before, and now it's just a disaster. So you think they can recapture that by trying to one up Modern Warfare with like competition breeds excellence? You think that'll be the case?
They have more that they're gonna have to deal with. They're gonna have to deal with the PR aspect. See, Modern Warfare doesn't have to deal with the PR aspect when they're trying to top Battlefield. Now that Battlefield dipped their hands in the SJW and pushing an agenda through their game, now they gotta deal with undoing that and fix the gameplay. It's gonna be a while.
Sir Bishop said he's still sad that they nerfed the 720. The 725 was like super OP when that game. That's what I can say about
gun. if you ran around with that gun, man.
Yo, that thing was like a rocket launcher, bro. Because you can hit people from like
there was no type of fucking skill that went into that gun. No,
it was like I remember like one dude came from the bottom in that little warehouse, junkyard warehouse.
Fuck that gun.
And the dude was at the top, and dude just shot him like a sniper rifle, killed him instantly.
You know it's a great Call of Duty when they have an OP-ass weapon on there. That's how you know it's a great Call of Duty. Every great Call of Duty had something that was crazy fucking OP.
Had that one, right? It was like, there's no way that shotgun should have killed somebody across the room.
That shit gave me PTSD from Black Ops 2. That shit, when those fucking combat knives, dudes are running around with the combat knives and fucking teleport. Right. Oh, on Shoot House? Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was ridiculous, exactly. Like, wow.
Fuck that gun.
I mean, like I said, outside of that, I think Call of Duty Modern. I mean, I enjoyed streaming I enjoyed streaming the campaign. The campaign was actually fun. Even though people had that issue, because we even had a battle with how we felt about the initial multiplayer, because I felt like you had to play a certain way, but people that played the game fucked it up for everybody. And we had a battle about that boy like 2-3 months ago. But this new multiplayer, they did a phenomenal job with it. I like the free-to-play one is great. I love the way they did it. And like I said, once Bills finally gets his console, I think we'll be able to actually play together. It'll be great.
All right, now
anything else?
Oh, I was about to say
no, go ahead. No, go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just saw real quick on Operation Sports. Well, I actually saw it on Facebook, but their post says WWE confirms no plans for 2K to release WWE 2K21. So
I think.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Now I have a question with that.
Mhm.
Is it because the license is? I don't think the license is expired. You think they're just going to do NBA Live and take a year off?
NBA Live.
That's EA.
Yeah, that's EA, bro.
No, I'm saying, do you think they're going to do an NBA Live and take a year
do you think
off?
they're going to do
you think?
Okay.
Right.
No, yes, because what they're going to do is, and we've seen this, and we talked about this before the game came out. Me and DJ did. They're dealing with an engine that they're not familiar with.
Right.
And when you have a company that exits and that's their engine, and you don't know how to navigate certain issues and scoped players, and you have to build your own engine so you're comfortable with developing the game. And I think that's why they're going to take a year off, because 2K20 was clearly an indication they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Right. I didn't even get it this year. I stuck with 2K19.
It's somewhat stabilized after a while, but holy shit! I mean, it just proved they weren't ready to develop that game on their own.
No, I agree. Yeah,
so I mean, they're definitely going to take a year off and probably build their own engine, or at least get a better grasp of how that one works. I think they need a new engine, honestly, because I mean, they've dropped the ball pretty much on next gen. I think those WWE 2K14 was the last really good one. Once they got to next gen.
Somebody in Discord said they bought that game.
The last one was WWE 2K14 on the 360 and PS3. I mean, ever since then, it's been either they're missing modes, or the gameplay's lacking, or
because you take out like some realistic aspects of professional wrestling. They took those stuff out from 2K12.
Yeah,
when that came out,
the pacing of matches, they changed it from the pacing of the match being what you could edit to the quickness of you getting finishers, which was a red flag to me immediately.
But what killed it for me was definitely not having the ability to do custom soundtracks for your entrances.
That too, yeah.
As soon as we went to PS3 and they cut that shit, I was like, create a cut theme gone. Yep.
There were a lot of things that they didn't carry over to next gen that made that game what it was, and
how many other games we can say that about?
I know, but it's like, but they probably are the worst victim of let us get by according to graphics, as long as their favorite
you want to know something, to be honest with you?
Right.
Madden honestly was not a victim of this generation, to be honest with you. What you got on Madden 25 on the PS3 360 was damn near exactly what you got on the PS1, the Xbox One. Just updated graphics.
I'll say
that's one thing you. Okay.
Madden 20 gameplay wise, and I've discovered this from playing all of these older games the whole time I haven't had my Xbox One. Madden 20 is probably the best gameplay I've played in a football game. Now we're talking strictly gameplay. Top to bottom, I think Madden 20 has every other game beat.
I said that the game was actually low-key really good. I put that on Twitter a couple days ago. Well, I guess that means that the draft is on.
I mean,
my phone just went off, and watch you can get flagged. Watch you get flagged for copyright.
This
like a trailer.
They're doing like a tribute right now.
Yeah.
So.
But no, Madden 20. Is
I'm looking at
Iconic Junior?
I guess so. Yeah.
All right. So Madden 20 to me is the greatest gameplay that I've played. Of course, rosters and sliders considered.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that Madden suffered from this generation was the lack of bringing everything together. It's like, the culmination of all your hard work on gameplay was Madden 20. Congratulations. But that's not the only thing we look for in the game. You haven't decided what your base was for franchise, right? We went this entire generation. You couldn't even figure out what it was. You couldn't figure out to call it, let alone what you're going to put in it. And then excuses
I think the problem with Madden
of what you couldn't get in. Oh, well, we can't get this in and we can't get that in. And, then we see you adding these bullshit ass single player modes nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody asked for. Well, I'm sorry. People didn't ask for, and they tried to prove that people asked for them, but the stats were bullshit. Like,
the problem with Madden 20. The problem with Madden 20 for me was basically you took the refs off the field, and I know it might be low key nitpicking, but when you're trying to play a game that's a football game, you want to be immersed to feel like you're actually playing a football game. Right. And for them not to be there, it just feels like it. To me, it just feels like it's somewhat of a beta.
Yeah.
Gameplay wise, I had no problem. I had no problem with the tackling. I had no problem with catching. The ball placement could be a little bit better, but I really didn't have a problem.
It has been on Madden probably since the PS2 days.
Yo, my only problem with Madden was the fucking running animations. Them shits was horrible. It's like everybody was squatting and running like they were running real robotic. Like they couldn't bring back Madden.
Your amateur athletes conduct
I didn't have an issue with the running animations as far as the default ones. Like when you're running straight, I had an issue with the cutting.
You gotta go back and look at it. I'm telling you, it looked like their upper body, like their torso and their waist do not move, and it looks like their arms and legs are just really robotic when they're running. It looks, and then it looks squatty. Like Madden 18 had it right. And if they just had Madden 18 running animation, I'm being generous when I say
18, when they had RPM in the game.
Right, Madden 19, all right.
And I'm being generous when I say 18, and like you said, or 19, because honestly, I want 25s back. But when you had at least 18 or 19 in, I would have no problem with the gameplay, because the tackling. A lot of people don't talk about the tackling in Madden 20. Madden 20 did something that nobody else they don't even talk about. Did y'all know that Madden 20 had quadruple team tackle hits?
Oh yeah,
you know they talk about like triple team tackles, it's like Apex. Like you can get hit up to 4 times in a tackle. Like nobody even talks about
aside from backbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Madden 20, that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as putting everything together, if people go back and look at all of these other games, they're gonna find that you're not gonna find any animations on the offensive line, defensive line interactions like are in Madden 20. You're not gonna find the catch animations, even though the 2-player animations, a lot of times they play out the way they're supposed to.
I can't. It's hard. It's hard for me to disagree with this. But you can switch 25 and 20 and won't be wrong. Either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way.
Well, no, because they had a couple of those factors, but then you got to think about the trajectories in 25 were low-key ass as far as passing.
The passing, because the problem with them, they should have just took Madden 13's passing and put it in 25. They just.
As far as man-to-man coverage is better than 20. I think that's the best it's been in Madden ever. As far as the footwork,
because 25 is not bad. I'm not saying,
but they still route mirror a little bit, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying you splitting hairs, because 20 has things that 25 should have had, and vice versa. 17 is obviously number 2 behind any of these two. You can't. I honestly say you
wait. Okay, now take out the bullshit catch animations in Madden 16. I think I'll put Madden 16 second over Madden 17.
They got Fauci in here?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can agree with that, because 16 wasn't bad. 16 gets a big bad. It gets knocked all the way down because of that. It gets a bad rap because of the catch.
Remember the coverage, its own coverage in that game was pretty good.
Yeah, but I will say 16 was a good game. That damn near ruined 16, because once I saw linebackers OBJ
and Danny Amendola, and
I was done when I saw that. 17 the one thing 16 didn't do that 17 did very well. 16 did not have a good truck stick or stiff arm. 17 made a big emphasis on bringing the stiff arm back. I'm not sure if I still have that video on this channel, but they did a big emphasis on it, and it worked very well. So I can give 16 a knock on that as well. But everything else, I can see where 16 could be number 4.
He said Madden 16 literally had 0 type of big hits. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean,
he might be on to that too.
Neither is 17.
No, tackling didn't really come back into Madden until really Madden 20.
Madden 20
Yeah.
must be on Madden 20, and I guess Madden 19 technically.
He's true. 17.
Really...
Yeah, 17 did improve on tackling. I will say that. Running animations too.
Yeah, but I mean, God, it had nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
Unless you go back
to Madden 17 is really it's an underrated Madden this generation. It's a really good Madden because what 17 did right, it did help with the pass trajectory, the lows and the highs. It did that very well.
But I still think the best passing was probably Madden 15, but we all know what Madden 15 suffered from, and that was fucking horrible run blocking from the damn fullbacks. Which
15 passing wasn't bad. I can't stand this.
You felt like you could throw the ball to any spot, and if you didn't have the quarterback to make the throws, you couldn't make throws.
Why they got their fans in the?
Oh God, these asshats.
Is anybody on the clock yet? Because
they said the Bengals are on the clock, but it looks like they may not officially. Well,
fam.
I mean, I don't see the ticker at the bottom. That's why I'm asking.
Who's this fake ass Ultimate Warrior in the middle?
Well, you got Zach Taylor, the Bengals head coach.
Man, this shit gonna be corny.
In its office.
It's on mute.
I already got it on mute, so I don't know what's going on. Once I see the ticker, because I didn't know, because once who's ever on the clock, we was just going to start focusing on that. But
Booger's dumbass.
Yeah, I don't see anything, so I don't know who's on the clock or what.
He's just sitting there with his fucking
with his two little monitors and
Look, Ravens Nation, we're not gonna say that.
Come on, man. I mean, come on now. I mean, let's stop right here. Time out. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Who's going to go against what the Ravens Nation just said? I'm going to let y'all take that debate. I haven't been feeling Madden's passing game since the PS2 days.
But
who's going to debate against that?
I mean,
we've said that.
Saying that, we said that last podcast. I mean, you're preaching to the choir with that one, buddy.
I mean, Bill's already been on record saying Bill's been on record already saying that Madden 04 is the best. Like,
Madden 04 is the best.
You know what?
Oh, good.
Actually, even though it failed, I thought Rex having, what was the name of it again? Where they had the passing,
the ball placement thing.
Yeah, when they had that. Here's the thing. I got very good at that.
If you get good at it, it's amazing. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, but overall, it did fail. So
it failed, but like I said, if you took the time,
that was like
actually got good at it,
right? Yeah. That was the only time I felt like Madden's passing game was.
You can literally put the ball anywhere on that one.
Oh, there's the ticker.
Ravens Nation, if Burrow is a bust, it will not be his fault.
So we got Duke Tobin.
No, he has to put people around him.
He has all.
I will say this:
as good as anybody ever as far as arm talent. He's that good.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Look at this.
What?
This little virtual thing that.
Fuck is this foolishness?
Talking about where,
is that a Carson Palmer
jersey? People with the bags over their heads.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, they said that it's going to be like a virtual type of situation.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all know, but the Carson Palmer jersey is no longer the Carson Palmer jersey. Joe Burrow is getting. Yeah. He's taking number 9.
9. Yeah.
No! I said Carson Palmer because I forgot. Carson Palmer wore 3 after he left.
That's why he went to Arizona and wore 3
because he was number 3 in college. But yeah,
like every other USC quarterback, just
in college. Yeah.
It's official that Burrow is taking number 9, which I thought he was going to take number 10. You thought so too, man? Yeah, my son thought so too.
He's like, listen to me.
Yeah, no, right. It's like, I thought Joe Burrow was going to take number 10 because in his Twitter, it's Joe Burrow 10.
Now, here's the thing I always have a problem with the first pick.
10 in high school.
The fact that they put them on the clock, and the clock is about, 10 minutes long for each one?
Yeah, I think they moved it to 10 because it used to be 15.
Come on. They didn't start this thing until a couple of minutes ago. They had plenty of time to figure out.
That's my thing. You had all the time to prepare.
Like, just go ahead and pick and then let the rest of the draft go.
No, my thing is, I don't think you should get that much time. You had fucking how many days to recruit these dudes?
Exactly.
You know why? You know why they do this, right? I think they do this because they tell these people
so the commentators can run their fucking mouth. That's why.
Yeah, they do that so they can run their mouth and build suspense for the people that's watching. Like, we literally know.
I think that's why.
Well, right now the suspense is at number 2 amongst
I get it.
fans
I think the suspense is at 4 and 5.
Yeah, we know that, but I'm just talking about like ESPN and what they do. They're doing that literally to
there's Mel Catcher.
Wait a minute. No. Wait a fucking minute. Is this like? Hold on, because Kurt Warner and Michael Irvin
are normally
work for NFL Network, don't they?
I think I think what they did, I think they said they was going to collaborate due to the coronavirus, and they're not technically on TV like they're just streaming from their personal places. I think they said they were everybody's going to work together this year.
Put this shit on ABC too. Fucking around, I can't even watch How to Get Away with Murder tonight because they want to put the shit on ABC. Like, I'm sorry, you don't got ESPN, you losing out. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think they said even though they work for NFL Network or whatever, they did say everybody's going to work together because of the coronavirus and
they gotta have bitch ass up here.
Yeah, because I do see the ESPN logo pop up, and I do have it on the NFL Network. So
I think y'all agreed to work together, so that's why you got what you got. Could they pick already? I mean,
we already know. Like, come on, man.
You know what? While they're sitting to do their pick, I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back.
That is a nice tie that Kurt Warner has on.
While DJ's going, what do you think will happen if the Giants? I mean, if the Redskins don't pick Chase Young, what do you think DJ's going to do?
Kick a hole through the nearest TV that he's in front of. I feel like at this point DJ's so jaded as a Redskins fan, he probably wouldn't even really be surprised by it.
Right. Now I think y'all are behind me because I'm actually watching ESPN on my computer. So you know how they do. They're usually like a couple seconds behind, but it's fine. I don't care. I mean, it just if y'all get anything before
3 or whatever. For me,
I'm at 6:46. I'm at 6:46, so I'm right behind you guys. So, but if y'all get the pick before I do, just put it out there. I mean, we don't all have to be on the same page. I really don't care. But
let's address I want to address that question. I guess we can address the question that Ravens Nation asked last week. He asked back then. Yeah, because he asked last week about AFC teams from back then, which I don't think there were any. I mean, I think the best teams made it out of the AFC back then, and they just lost to the Cowboys. I don't think that there were any teams that they dodged.
There was only I think there were only how many teams actually faced the Cowboys in the Super Bowl though?
Buffalo.
It was Buffalo
and Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying
Buffalo
is
Pittsburgh. No, was it Buffalo and Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
And Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they only have 3 times. I don't know why I keep thinking it was like all 3 3 out of the 4. The Buffalo played Dallas, so they played the Redskins 1 year.
Because
they played the Giants. I'm sorry, Giants.
Yeah, 3 straight years because it was Giants, Redskins, Cowboys, and the closest
there we go
against the Giants.
So the thing is, I mean, looking at AFC teams just of all time. I mean, obviously, I think that the Patriots of like the year that they beat the Eagles will give them a run for their money. I think the year we had Revis will probably give them a run. I think there's probably.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna talk about a Super Bowl team. The Jets team that went to the AFC Championship twice would give the Cowboys a run.
I think they would too.
I think they would.
They have a two-headed monster at running back. Ooh, the only thing is though, once that pass rush starts getting after Mark Sanchez, this shit can get ugly real quick.
That is true. Sanchez is the problem going up against them, but I'm talking about like that Jets defense.
You said no team after 2010. I think the Chiefs have a chance in a shootout. I don't think it's set in stone, but to say no team after 2010,
I think they have a chance. But the problem with that is you think the Dallas Cowboys will slow the Chiefs down by running the ball? Because that team will run the ball.
I think
if Pat Mahomes on the sideline, then they're technically not a shootout.
That's true, but I mean, I question. I mean, I don't know. It would be interesting. But to say no team after 2010, so that means you're eliminating your own team the year that the Ravens beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
You can even say to what year that was, the 2015 or 2016 Broncos?
Yeah.
With that team. Yeah, that's another team.
Defense will slow down the Cowboys? Of course they will.
Peyton Manning noodle arm, that's null and void because everything around him was like, I'm not talking about the team that got demolished by they got beat up by I can't remember what year that was that they got beat by the Seahawks. I'm talking about the one that actually won the Super Bowl. That was a pretty stout team.
Ravens Nation, just so you know, Tom Brady scored 14 unanswered against one of the greatest defenses of all time.
I mean, not only that, let's look at
that 2014 team definitely would have a chance to beat the Cowboys.
I mean, we can even go back and look at another team. I done lost the team that quick. When you said something about the Tom Brady.
You're gonna say
14 points. There we go. The Giants would have gave him a run.
Well, we're talking about AFC though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
You know what? I got one. How about the year that the Colts beat the Bears in the Super Bowl? Their team was really complete that year. You had Bob Sanders, Defensive Player of the Year. You had Harrison.
Not only that, if they did have a shootout against the Cowboys, that's a team that would have ran up points on the Cowboys because that team was actually not saying that the Chiefs couldn't do it either. But the problem is between the Chiefs and that Colts team could stop the run.
Bro, cut the shit with this rule difference. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all, I hate people who stress the rule differences from era to era. Ravens Nation's tripping, bro.
Bills, why would he bring up this topic, then come up with the rules difference?
But that's what I'm saying. He said we're not under 2015.
All right, finally we're gonna get it. Finally, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, right.
Right, fine. I see that too. But I'm just saying, even if you bring up the topic, you can't move the goalpost by saying, rules error or rules difference is going to make a difference. I mean, why even bring up the topic if you're going to do that?
Ravens Nation says the 2016 would get stomped. Emmett will have 300 yards. Against who?
He said he'd have 300 yards against the 2006 Colts. I don't think he'll get 100.
You're tripping.
He wouldn't
even get 100.
He wouldn't get 70. He wouldn't even get 70 against the 2000 Ravens. So.
Like no, I agree. No, that's the truth. I agree with that.
I mean, the thing is, people really talk down to Indy's defense during that era, and I really don't.
That defense is really good.
People don't understand. The only team that was the kryptonite were the Patriots. That's the only team
and they found a way to get around them, and you saw what happened.
They lost. They lost to all-time top defenses. All-time Pittsburgh, New England, and they had good defenses. I mean, there were certain years where they underperformed. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
I'm not going to. I wouldn't say that Emmett would have got 300. I would say Emmett, because Emmett is Emmett. Emmett's going to get his 1 to maybe 125, 130. But I'm not going to say they will beat. I think that team has a chance to beat the Cowboys. Seriously. I mean, you had Matthews, you had Freeney, Bob Sanders. You had a couple of pretty good DBs as well.
I would actually say even the runner-ups to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl year, the Oakland Raiders would have given the Cowboys a run.
The Raiders were good that year. They really was. Joey Porter and Jerry Rice was not Joey Porter, but Tim Brown and Jerry Rice was no slouch that year.
Ravens Nation. Nobody said. But he said nobody. He said the Colts defense literally produced 2 good years the entire time Manning was there, which is also false. You're strictly looking.
Wait a minute. Didn't Rich Gannon win MVP that year?
Yep.
Yeah, they got cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that team would have been pretty good. The problem was obviously they should have won that Super Bowl, but you saw the deck was stacked against them. They went up against their coach that knew their playbook, and they went up against a defense that ran the Tampa 2 to a T that no other defense to this day is able to run that well.
Also, pretty much you had the same team the following year. They fall short because of the Ravens' 2000 defense was able to put pressure on Gannon. So
my thing is, Ravens Nation is sitting here talking about their run defense, and it's only one part of defense because guess what? In yards and points through the air, they were second in both categories defensively. So maybe do a bit of research before you start bashing them.
You're talking about
Redskins pick it then.
Okay, that's cool. And you already talking about Peyton Manning that was definitely in his prime with Marvin Harrison and what's the other guy? Reggie Wayne. Yo,
Dallas Clark.
Listen, Dallas Clark was there too.
Linebackers from the fucking you put some of the slow linebackers from the 80s. You put Ken Norton Jr. on Dallas Clark. See if that motherfucker don't get cooked.
Not only that, you put the Dallas Cowboys linebackers up against a receiver corp like that.
Put overrated
like
Larry Brown on Marvin Harrison and see what happens. Even if you have
exactly,
Dion, if you have Dion on Harrison, who's on?
You can't cover both,
bro. You can't cover both. You can't cover everybody, bro.
And then on top of that, I'm like, okay, Troy Aikman is not going to outplay Manning. I'm like, you don't have Manning is going to just basically
not 2006 Manning. I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah, because he'll audible the Cowboys to death. He'll see everything coming before it even happens.
You got to understand that offense was basically Peyton Manning's offense. He had the free reign to audible to anything he wanted to. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like what you see is what you get, because if he sees something he don't like, the offensive coordinator was just there to get a check. It's like whatever Peyton Manning wanted to turn it to, he turned it.
And tell you the truth, those Cowboy defenses weren't really that dynamic.
That's what I'm saying. You had Dion, you had Rod Woodson.
I mean, let's
not Rod, but what was that? What was the other Wood? It's not Woodson. Darren Woodson.
But let's be honest.
Everybody else was good, but they weren't like that.
The Cowboys, the strong safety was like James Washington or something like that.
The Cowboys' strengths were in clock management, not in defense.
The way the efficiency of the offense was in clock management.
Until Deion Sanders got there, they had no playmakers on defense. But you say you find it unrealistic, but it's like, bro, you're saying Nick Harper and Kelvin Hayden at CB are not going to cover Alvin Harper. I just gave you the stats. They were number 2 in points and yardage in the entire league through the air.
I will tell you this as well.
That Alvin says Harper, all you need to know, and that's in a passing era, bro.
Alvin Harper, I'm saying Alvin Harper would do okay, but with Michael Irvin would probably get numbers too. But there you go. Bob Sanders would help whoever over the top, whoever Michael Irvin was on. He would help over the top.
And they had Mike Doss on the other side.
I forgot all about him. Exactly. I mean, so it's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they would dominate the Cowboys. I don't think all three of us will say that. But I feel that they will have a chance to beat the Cowboys.
And that was the whole point of the question in the first place.
And think about it like this. Think about this. The style difference between the Cowboys era and this era, where it's like, okay, you use a fullback and you start lining up in that type of personnel. Once they start putting some quickness on the field, they're going to bring bodies to Mike Dot. Yeah, okay, bro. You're talking about when he wasn't hurt, but you said when he wasn't hurt. We're not talking about if he was hurt. He was on the team, so we're obviously talking about fully healthy. And you said Mike Dots was trash, which you're fucking tripping because you really didn't watch him in Miami.
How many times Bob Sanders was hurt? Wasn't he hurt like 95% of the time already?
Right, yeah, when he wasn't hurt. Like obviously, we're not talking about him when he was hurt.
Like dude was hurt and playing half the time anyway. It's like shit. It's like,
oh my god,
he's almost like Danny Amendola. It's like dude was hurt regardless. Like you push him over, he was gonna be out, but he played anyway. It's like shit. It's like
mind you, Mike Doss had like 50 plus tackles in like 3 of his fucking 6 years in the league. and he was injured a bunch of the other. Like, come on, he had 105 tackles in his rookie year. Like stop tripping. You're tripping, bro. You're tripping.
I mean, like I said, Raven Station said I can see the 04 Patriots, but 2000 he don't know. We're all there.
There's a bunch of other teams we named. You didn't speak on your team, Ravens Nation.
We're not saying it's definitive, but we really can.
Yo, why does Kyle Smith only have like the laptop and just the TV?
Like we can like
basic over there.
We can literally see where the 2006 Colts can beat this team. We're not saying it's going to be dominant. They're going to beat them by 21, or that we're going to
how they match up.
Yeah. It's like the way we're looking at the matchup. It's like, okay, if the Colts played them, we can see them winning by 10 or 14 points. We can
speculation see over. Finally,
Chase Young is a Redskin. Okay.
Yes. Now Redskins Twitter can shut the fuck up.
No, why don't you go on Twitter and tell them that? Because you've been fussing with them for the longest anyway.
Well, shoot, right now it seems like some people are fussing with the media. I know one person looked like he got cooked on a podcast by one of the local media members. So let them have that.
Bro, let's be honest. The Broncos team that lost to the Seahawks probably could have put up a run for their money. They were every bit as good as that other Broncos team when Peyton Manning had a noodle arm.
Actually, I will say that.
Ravens Nation, we already agree with that. 2000 Ravens against the 93 Cowboys.
27 zip. Okay, all right.
Hold on. Is he talking about the 2000 Ravens?
He said the 2000 Ravens beat the Cowboys 27 zip.
I'm guessing he's talking about the 2000 Cowboys.
Oh, nobody cares about them bums.
There's no way that the 2000 Ravens are beating the 93 Cowboys 27 zip. No.
Bro,
The reason why we say I'm pretty sure y'all could, will agree. The only reason why we say the Ravens and the 93 Cowboys will be a good matchup is because, let's be honest, the offense of the Ravens weren't that good, but both defenses, man, come on. Yeah, see, we just said that. But we can say that the fact that the offense of the Ravens weren't that good, the 93 Cowboys would be an excellent matchup for the 2000 Ravens. I totally agree with that.
I mean, but even not the 93 Cowboys. I mean, I still think that the Cowboys team of 95 was the best Cowboys team.
Really?
With Dion?
You don't think the 92 team was better?
92 was good, but 95 when you add Dion and then put him on both sides of the ball, I mean, I don't think you can put Dion on any team and them not be the best version.
I have a little resentment for the 95 Cowboys because of Barry Switzer, but talent wise, you're right there.
I'll say 92. I would say that the big three were all in their primes. But I think adding prime, no pun intended.
Yeah, I cannot disagree. But like I said, the 92 team was really good. But the 95 talent wise, I cannot disagree. I can't. What I'm about to say, DJ, with this pick of Chase Young, what does that do to your team? Since you know that's your team, what does that do with your defense and the team overall?
Well, it replaces the stock at edge rusher because Kerrigan's getting old and he's not getting to the quarterback like he used to. So definitely, I don't know. See if they're especially if they're gonna keep Kerrigan. I wonder if they're gonna move him around more and have Young just where he is so he can at least learn the defense. But in the 4-3, it's nice to have Young, Montez Sweat on the other side. I think we're good to go. As far as rushing, because our front four last year was our front three were the strongest part of our defense anyway. So we just added more strength there.
Right, yeah. That's what I was thinking when y'all picked them. Optimus Goop came in, said Bob Sanders was a beast that year. Appreciate you coming through. He's becoming a regular too.
I mean, let's not even limit this to the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. I think the Seahawks give them trouble.
All right, well, I tried that with the Bucks, but somebody shut me down.
Well, I think the Bucks.
No, you tried that with the Giants.
The Bucks would be
the Giants. But I kind of see where it's not. comparison of both. They are NFC teams, but let's just say who will win 1-on-1.
The Bucs,
they had plenty of San Francisco teams that would have given them a run for their money.
Well, see, we can't really say it only because, well, I guess if you're talking the 80s, but they played them in the 90s. And
you bullshitting. That team in with what is it, 2011? Was it 2011 or 2013 49ers with Jim Harbaugh with
2012
with that really good defense? When they went to the Super Bowl, that really good defense. That would have been a good team to go up against the Cowboys too.
I would love to see those slow ass linebackers try to deal with Colin Kaepernick.
Damn, the Lions got their pick in.
Oh, hell, not even that.
Oh,
even before Alex Smith got hurt, he was dangerous.
Okay, so Jeff Okudah was picked by the Lions.
Yeah, the top three were pretty much set in stone.
Yeah, because once they lost Darius Slay, I kind of knew that's where they was going. I saw that coming.
But you notice these picks are coming in fast.
Yeah, they are. Now, would you say that? Do you think that's a good pick for Detroit? Because number 3 for the cornerback is fairly high.
I think he's pretty good, but I don't think the Lions can really lose with that pick. There's nobody else that I really would have taken.
So basically, that was based on need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad cornerback. I'm not saying he's a bad cornerback. It's just the fact that a cornerback at 3 is almost unheard of nowadays.
Ravens Nation, how can you say all the 80 squads would give the Cowboys a loss when the 49ers were better in the 90s than they were in the 80s and the Cowboys gave them an L? Come on, bro. We got to use logic here.
Back up a little bit. The 49ers of the 80s were better than were worse than the ones in the 90s?
The ones in the 90s, I think, had a more complete team. I mean, take away Ronnie Lott, and you have a more high-powered offense with Steve Young because they were more vertical.
I will say this, talent-wise, yes. I
and you add Dion once again.
You have me personally. I was a 49ers fan back in the 80s when they did win their 4 Super Bowls. So I'm
taking Walsh over Seifert, right? But
that's a one.
No, wait, that was another one. Nah. Fam. I think Bill Walsh.
Joe Montana over Steve Young.
My bad. I had it mixed up. I had it backwards. Oh, you're right. I had it backwards. My fault.
You know what though, DJ?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm taking Steve Young over Montana.
Mobile quarterback, or even more mobile quarterback.
Because the thing is, it's not even so much.
And he's left-handed.
Not the accolades, but when you look at
it's not accolades, but if I'm like Steve Young was crazy accurate.
He was, but when he got hit. Steve Young wasn't having it.
Steve Young got fucked up a couple of them games.
But the reason why he got fucked up because he wasn't having it. He was not. You're not beating up Steve Young in the pocket compared to you going to knock his ass out after he's running. But Joe Montana.
Yeah, he got fucked up by Leonard Marshall avoiding. I don't know who he avoided in the first attempted tackle, but Leonard Marshall blindsided his ass.
Ravens Nation, you must be talking about one guy in particular when to say that they had the better defense in the 80s because you forgot they added Charles Haley and Deion Sanders in the 90s. Once again, come on, bro.
Like I said, talent-wise, I cannot.
No, they didn't. Are you serious? He said the Niners had the best defense in the 80s.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Wait. Hold up.
I remember why
the Bears and Eagles. Wait a minute. Eagles were? No.
Because
the Redskins had a top defense in the 80s. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry. The Giants.
The Giants, yes.
Slow down, people. Slow down. Buddy Ryan Eagles in the 80s were pretty good now.
The Giants.
No, but I'm just saying.
The Giants. Come on. Bro, I think the Bears and Giants have the 2 best. You said they allowed more points. Yeah, they were playing more up tempo, bro. If you score quick,
I'll put it like this. The 49ers of the 90s, especially like the 94 team, was talented. The 80s team was good. I mean, you don't win 4 Super Bowls and just be meh. They were good. I can't name them off. And I could be a little slanted because I watched the 49ers and 80s. Like I said, that was my team, but prior to the Falcons knowing that they were a team. So I can be a little slanted, but I'm not going to poo-poo on the 80s 49ers. They were good.
I'm not going to poo-poo on them. And once again, you had Rice in his prime, but I think that considering the style of play in the 90s, and
Right.
the fact you add a playmaker like Dion, the fact you add a dude with playoff experience like Charles Haley, I mean,
That's right. Actually, to me, I think it's almost a wash between the two. I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but talent wise, I have no dog in the fight. Talent wise, absolutely, because you can't even talk about not only just Dion and Charles Haley. You had Merton Hanks, you had Tim McDonald. You know what I'm saying? You had Ken Norton Jr.
And one of the best versions of the fucking 49ers didn't make it to the Super Bowl because the Cowboys beat them in 92.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It like I said, the talent was there, but the '80s teams were good too. And I can't poop on that. The Giants are up on the clock. What do you think the Giants are going? There were talks that the Giants may trade out of this pick. I don't think they might. Hey, you know what? It's only 3 minutes left. They may still trade out of this pick because they're still, they haven't made a pick yet. So
who? Let's see. I think it was based on those mock drafts we talked about on Tuesday. Who
did they? Yeah, who did they?
I can't remember because there was only one person saying that was trade. I'm just talking about based on what I saw on Twitter. There are a lot of people saying that the Giants may trade out of this pick, but personally, I think the Giants do need somebody on offensive line because Chase Daniel, the quarterback.
That guy sucks.
Who's the quarterback they got for the Giants right now?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones. I know it's a name somewhere, but they need protection of him, and they need somebody to block better for Saquon Barkley. So I can see them picking a tackle, but I did hear them, trading back.
Yeah, they have offensive tackle from Alabama, Jedrick Wills.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they'll trade. I don't know because this dude had Herbert going third, which means he had Miami trading up, so he's already wrong.
Yeah, there you go. But see, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, it's still 2 minutes left. They haven't picked somebody. And usually when this happens, when it gets late like this, it's usually a trade.
Like they're working a trade, especially with what they have to deal with this time. It's not like they can directly communicate.
Let's go back to Let's go back to last year real quick with the Giants. Do you think that was an okay pick for them to get damn, I can't get the dude Daniel name again. Daniel Jones. You think it was an okay pick, or it was a home run pick, or was like a bad pick for him?
I wouldn't say it's a home run pick, but they needed somebody to eventually fill in for Eli Manning. So I think it was a need pick, and I think it will wind up working out for them.
What about you, Bills?
To me, I think it was a home run pick only because I watched how he played last year under pressure, and it seemed like he had a lot of things you couldn't really teach.
They knew something that we didn't.
He already had the pressure from the fans. I mean, they shit on him when he was picked. Like, who the fuck is this guy, right? And then
New York
pressure
is hard.
What'd you say?
I don't think it was that they knew something we didn't know. It's just they actually took the time to develop him and work with him. Versus what we did with Haskins, we basically just drafted him, stuck him underneath a drawer somewhere, and then pulled him out in the middle of a game that he clearly was not ready to play. So
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I think they did probably know something intangible wise that we didn't know.
Okay.
The reason why
look at the Redskins' history of developing quarterbacks, and I can see why the Redskins messed up a little bit at the beginning with Haskins versus
the reason why I say that about Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones came in the preseason game, and that's when people started looking like wait a minute, who's this guy? Now if he did this like week 7 or week 8, then I can say that they kind of. But he did this out of the preseason game, and that's not just.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was it like the first preseason game?
It was the first.
Like he came in and he played pretty good. So it's like I don't think they didn't have a chance.
Something we didn't know.
Right, it's not like they had the chance to actually groom him. Like they knew something because
no.
If he played like that mid-season, then I can say that. But he came out the gate like that. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but they still prepared him better than the Redskins prepared Haskins.
But we're not comparing to the Redskins.
I am.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question.
The question was,
I'm adding context to the question.
But what we're saying is, in general, they knew something that we did not know about his intangibles, and because they threw him from the. They basically said, "Bro, you are drafted as the replacement to Eli Manning," and they said for the longest time, "We're not going to start him. We're not going to start him. We're not going to start him." And then they started him, and it paid off. They clearly knew something. I mean, and that was like right away.
They were committed.
And not only that, Bill. Not only that, Bill. It was the fact that they knew that he was going to be on the bench, and they put him out there in a preseason game because it was preseason. And what did he do? He drove that team straight down the field for a touchdown, no question. And he played pretty good throughout the time he was on the field. It's like the thing is, it was more like, okay, you're going to be the guy later. And to some extent, they probably didn't even know that he was going to do what he did when he got in that game.
I think there are certain intangibles that they didn't know he had, as far as like the players kind of wanting to run through a wall for him. It seemed like he was a great leader, and Saquon was speaking nothing but praise for him. But I mean, at the same time, I think that they had confidence in his arm talent that I guess a lot of us really didn't have.
They knew,
especially considering the lack of targets.
Right, that's it. They knew something about him that could be the future, but they didn't know that he was going to be that guy that played like this out the gate. Okay, the pick is in for the Giants. They did pick an offensive tackle, Andrew Thomas, out of them.
Wow, so it wasn't even. It wasn't even who they said it was gonna be, huh?
No, they wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I think this guy is highly talented, but I cannot stand the Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay, Sir Bishop, there's one thing we ain't gonna do, and we are not gonna sit here and blame the front office for Eli's bum ass. I'm sorry, we are not gonna do this shit.
But not only that, it's very hard to when you won 2 Super Bowls as well.
Eli had a defense that carried him through 2 seasons.
Not only that, he actually had some pretty decent receivers. No, wait a minute. Time out. Stop. Bills, stop the presses. The defense was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the receivers he had. Plaxico. He had
Amani
Toomer. He had
the bed while Tiki was there, and Tiki was like, "Yo, he ain't never gonna win a Super Bowl with y'all." And they're like, "Yeah, well,
Mario Manningham,
but still."
Damn,
Mario Manningham.
And Mario Manningham was a high pick too, because he was.
Was he wearing a mask and he's by himself?
Man, DJ Gleek, let the man live.
What?
Get him in there by himself with a mask on. Like, what the hell?
That man don't trust nobody. He don't even trust. He trusts nobody. That's
he don't trust it. He don't trust himself. Could he?
No, but I mean,
there you go.
I mean, we're not gonna sit here and say that that's the front office. What are these
Bills?
Are these Madden player modes?
Bills. Listen. We haven't even talked about the running backs. Ahmad Bradshaw. You had Brandon Jacobs at one time. To be honest with you,
and he was unlucky that Rashad Jennings got hurt. But I mean, let's stop acting like Eli's had trash to deal with for his entire career.
No, that's what I was about. That's what I was about to say. I think the Giants front office did him a solid. I'm not saying that he gave him a bunch of world beater top talent, but the players that he had were not scrubs at all. He had some pretty good players. Oh, here's an announcement that has nothing to do with anything. I'm looking at eBay right now, and I have this game already, but they have a mint condition. They have a mint condition Giga Wing 2 for sale on eBay. I just wanted to announce that. And I just wanted to announce, I just got the notification that it's a mint condition one, Giga Wing 2 for the Dreamcast, in very good shape on eBay right now. So
2013.
So who's Miami going to pick? Who Miami?
Do they have the balls to take Herbert?
Ooh, this gets good. This gets good because we can actually talk about that real quick.
Do they have the balls to take Herbert, or are they going to go with 2? Because this is what we talked about. This is where the drama comes.
Wait a minute. Before we go there, Metal Face Doom, you're exactly right. He says, and I quote, Eli never won a playoff game outside the 2 Super Bowl runs. I totally agree. But what my argument is, the talent around him was not a bunch of scrubs that the front office gave him. Listen, it's not like it's not like damn, what team that did not give anybody help? Damn, I can't remember. Well, it's not like what the GM and stuff did for LeBron when he was in Cleveland the first time. It was nothing like that.
I mean, let's just think about 2013. He started all 16 games. He had 18 touchdowns and 27 picks.
Even Ty Stover is saying the same thing. Tua or Herbert.
Bills, you ain't even got to do that. It's not even about the numbers. You just look at the players that he had around him during this era.
Playoff game, we lost to the Packers. Odell and the receivers.
Agreed. I agree. I agree. But you talking about the total. You talking about the total body of the time that he was there. Eli had some excellent talent there. He really did.
Pick is in. So
pick is in. Okay.
About to see what's going on.
I wish our TVs weren't the same word.
Bills, some of your people from the Patriots are down there doing their thing in Miami. What do you think this team is going to look like? I mean, I think you talked about this a few episodes back, but do you think this is going to be a turning point for the Dolphins?
I think, well, we got to see who they take here. If the Dolphins don't pick Herbert, then if the Dolphins pick Herbert, where is Tua going to go? That's.
I think the Chargers are 6.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
I think Tyrod Taylor for a year, bro.
I think 5 and 6 are Herbert and Tua, no question. I don't think. How is that Eli's fault, bro? It was one game. What about the 18 touchdowns, 27 picks? You haven't addressed that yet.
Leave Eli alone, man. I'm just saying.
No.
I take it back. You can talk about Eli. I'm just talking about the front office. The Giants front office.
Front office alone.
Front office did not do a bad thing with Eli. He gave them plenty of help.
Mind you, this motherfucker was a starting quarterback for the longest time emeritus, basically, because they never even brought anybody into challenges. Sorry ass, putting up them hollow ass stats.
Bills don't.
What?
Now you're going a little too hard on Eli right now.
No. All right, here we go.
Pick is in. All right, well, who we saying?
DJ's TV is way ahead. So
Tua.
No, I'm just saying DJ. Who are you saying? You saying Tua?
Who you saying? No, they picked him.
Oh, they did pick Tua. Okay. Because like I said,
they was steadfast about Tua. So Herbert goes 6.
Now, what you think about the Dolphins' direction? They made a lot of moves, and they got a quarterback. Now, I'm still on the fence. We already talked about Tua's health in another.
Wait a minute.
And it's funny. It's the first thing they bring up too.
Before you go there, Sir Bishop said, "Did you watch that year? Half his picks are tip passes." Okay, so let's say half his picks were tip passes, right? So he threw 27 interceptions. So let's say 13 and a half of his picks were interceptions, right? Then he went 18 and 13. That's not impressive.
They're gonna show this man crying after that. Wow.
Who's crying?
Tua when he got hurt. They showing clips of him when he got hurt.
Look, that hip injury fucking hurt, bro. I'd be crying too.
I'm sure, but that's the first highlight they show when he gets drafted.
So to answer your question, I think the Dolphins are putting something really nice together. They have a good line in front of them. I think that if Tua is healthy, the sky is the limit. But I have to go back to what I talked about with his reads. He has some work to do.
I think the reads are gonna be.
See, they're gonna show this play. That safety was too far in the middle of the field. That was the best read he made his entire career. He started 3 years. See, they're going to show the elusiveness, but you can't throw that pass. I mean, come on. If that corner has his head around, he has the arm talent. It's not that that was underthrown.
I don't know, man.
See, he's elusive, but this is shit you can't do in the NFL. You're facing elite athletes in the NFL.
I will put it like this. I don't think he's going to be a bust, but I think he's going to. it's going to be way below expectations.
I think
he's not going to live up to the number 5 pick.
Tua has the sky's the limit with Tua, but he's going to have to get used to being more comfortable in the pocket without looking to escape. Because, like I said, he's not going to do this against elite athletes.
No, he's going to have to look through the pocket by actually reading progressions, Because I mean, listen, these receivers that he had at Alabama. I mean, look, these guys were world beaters. Yeah, I'm not saying anybody could throw to him.
Sir Bishop.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that anybody could be successful. I'm not saying anybody. Man, leave him with Eli.
No.
But
Because hold on. No. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. Matthew Stafford threw for 5,000 yards with a bad line. Now what?
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just saying,
my thing is, I think that the touchdowns that he threw were to guys who were going to be open regardless.
So they're comparing.
He just had the arm talent, like you said.
So they're comparing Tua to Steve Young and Mark Brunell.
Steve Young, I like. Mark Brunell, I don't. That's a great throw. I remember that throw. He has all the arm talent.
He has the arm talent. That's what I'm saying.
I think he has a better arm than Steve Young as far as strength, not accuracy. Because Steve Young was damn accurate.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because it's just something about this pick. It's like, I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I just don't think that number 5 overall. And I just don't know. I don't know. I think he'll be okay. I think at the end of the day, I think he will be okay. I don't think he's going to be
even a play like they just showed. Even a play like they just showed. The play they just showed with when they were facing Ole Miss. In the NFL, he gets sacked there playing against elite talent. I mean,
right.
I just no. I mean,
we also got to remember now. We also got to remember they got rid of Laramie Tunsil. They don't have the line like we think they have right now. So that's another issue. You know what I mean? And that pass across the middle that I just saw, I know we're behind a little bit. That pass across the middle that Tua just threw was behind the receiver.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he has all the arm talent. I'm not worried about his throws, but I'm just looking at the escapability. It might be a bit overstated, especially with the injuries now piling up.
Jesus, that throw by Mark Brunell was amazing. Jesus.
Bro, Mark Brunell had a strong arm, bro.
I just saw that last throw they showed before
the one to McCardell.
That motherfucker came in people's chest in with his throws.
That one was nice, bro.
Nice. I remember Brunell had Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardell as his receivers at that point.
Yo, that was a good team.
Those late 90s Jaguars
could give the Cowboys a run for their money.
True. And yo, they were 9-7 and went to the NFC playoffs. I mean, they went to the AFC championship that year.
Are you really comparing him to Brett Favre? Okay, bro. You know what? I'm not even entertaining this conversation.
we all know why Brett Favre led the league in picks.
Holy shit.
Brett Favre didn't care. He really didn't care. He just threw it to anybody.
You're gonna consider Eli Manning a gunslinger? Is that what you're saying, Sir Bishop?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, no, he's not. Eli honestly made bad decisions, but Brett Favre just, he just didn't care.
Brett Favre, can you find me a season where Eli Manning threw 38 touchdowns? If you can't.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Tua just went to the Dolphins. What number is he getting? Because he's not getting 13.
That's interesting.
He's not getting 13. I don't even think Dan Marino's ego would let him get 13. Like, Dan Marino's like, yeah, you can get it. No, he don't know him like that. He's not getting 13.
I don't know.
He might get number 3. Maybe number 3.
Like, ain't no black quarterback getting my.
He needs to wear.
Don't do Dan Marino like that.
He needs to wear. He needs to wear like Matt Moore's number.
I'm like, man, I'll give Ace Ventura my number before I get.
He needs to wear.
I think he gets number 3. I think he gets number 3.
I think he gets 7.
He can't get 3. Rosen's still there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rosen is there.
I love VJ. I think he gets number 3. Like Rosen's there.
Like, yo, you got to think about it. Yo, hey, if I'm Josh Rosen, I'll be like, yo, let me get the hell out of here. Y'all,
I can see Rosen.
It's like 2 places now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, get me the fuck out of here.
I can see Rosen in the training room. Like, I wonder what number he's gonna wear. Like, motherfucker, you shipped. Oh my god.
Hey, yo, the thing is, he got kicked off of the Cardinals. He goes to Miami, think he's gonna play, gets the backup job and then now he's think he's gonna start again, and they drafted him.
This motherfucker's turning into Matt Flynn.
Right, exactly.
Matt Flynn would go places and think he had the job, and all of a sudden,
I will say one thing about Matt Flynn though. Matt Flynn got paid though.
So Justin Herbert to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So here's the question. Here's the question I want to ask now, because this is what gets interesting to me. Not so much about the Chargers, or I should say, not so much about Herbert. But now that Herbert's picked by the Chargers, that looks even more bleak for Cam Newton and Jameis Winston.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. You're right.
So it's like, I mean, you don't draft a quarterback that high and not start him. I mean, Tyrod Taylor is going to be moved to the bench now. We know that.
See, that's what I was thinking about Tyrod Taylor too. I was like, yo,
I told you his ass is going to be on the bench.
but you're right. But I said this though. I said that I agreed with you if they drafted a quarterback. I did agree with that. But my thing was, I thought they wasn't going to pick a quarterback and stick with him for a year.
Oh no!
But if I was like, look, if they get a quarterback at this high, there's no way that Tyrod Taylor is going to play. I totally agree with you on that.
You know what? I think the NFL is like the QB position is getting a little too dark.
Man,
that's why they kind of like it. Just you gotta think about it. I'm like, all of a sudden the thing was, a year of the black QB, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? And then all of a sudden Cam Newton and Jameis Winston are like left out in the dark when they easily could be on the team starting somewhere.
No, what's up with you about this race thing, man? First of all, he just tried to throw Dan Marino under the bus. Nice. He just tried to throw Dan Marino under the bus. Nice.
Y'all probably already. I don't know if y'all listened to that thing I shared in the DMs that once again went at 106.7 or 107.6 the fan or whatever. That was kind of crazy.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you might be right, but I'm just saying it's like, yo.
So here's
and like they kept Kaepernick out that whole entire time until he sold out.
So here's my
all right. Arizona's number 8. Kyler Murray's already quarterback. You got 2 good receivers with Hopkins and Fitz. Oh, they actually got another receiver that's pretty decent too.
Ravens Nation.
What do you think?
Out here with that.
The
only reason you saying that is because you're a Lamar Jackson fan.
Bills.
Don't worry, they're Ravens fans. They showed their colors in his rookie year. So.
I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna reach right here. I'm gonna reach. They already got 2 receivers. They got a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They got Fitz and they got a Hop.
Mm-hmm.
They got the quarterback. Would it be wrong if you think they reach and get Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, that's too high.
You think so? They need a running back though.
Yeah, but that's high.
What else they need?
That's high, bro.
I agree. I know. That's why I said it's a reach. But I'm just saying. That's why I said it's a reach. But
let me look.
If you're looking at needs, I'm like, you got the 2 receivers. You got you got the quarterback. They may get a lineman to protect them. I will agree with that.
Still had Herbert falling all the way to 18, bro. These mock drafts are fucking deplorable. So, Isaiah Simmons at 8, I think, to the Cardinals. I think Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
But wait a minute, Carolina's on the board right now. So their pick is in. So,
Sir Bishop, bro.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Arizona was a nigga. I don't know why I thought Arizona was on the clock.
Well, they are on the clock. It's just that Carolina's pick is in. They just haven't announced it. Right now, they're in a commercial, I think.
So with Carolina, since Carolina's is pick, who do you think Carolina's picking?
Oh, God. Let me see. They made – what was that corner from Clemson? Or was it a corner or was he a linebacker?
Send me the link. Hey, send me the link.
they said.
Hey, send me that link of the mock draft from last week because I cannot find it.
I keep finding all these different ones. I don't know which one we used.
I can't remember.
It's like new ones.
I know it was CBS Sports. I could probably find it.
Patriots.
The one we had was
straight up for Tua. Yeah, well, see how that worked out, huh?
Because I remember the one we had. The one we had the other day was actually pretty good.
I thought that was the NFL mock draft thing.
Was it?
It may have been because like who the people named in it? Because one, it was NFL. It was the NFL.com because I just came across it.
Okay, send me the link.
Chris Thomas, I said that though. I said on Tuesday I think that Jonathan Taylor should go there. I think they should get him. I think, but I don't know.
I agree that too. But I was just saying, I'm just thinking from.
It's in the Twitter DM, by the way.
Okay, I was just wondering based on what the actual Cardinals need on definitely because they got rid of their running back.
Here's the thing though, Chris Thomas. The only way to get Jonathan Taylor is taking him first round. He ain't gonna make it out of the first round, and I think they're gonna take a lineman. So.
Oh yeah, Simmons is a linebacker.
I don't know. I mean, I would like to see Jonathan Taylor go to the Buccaneers because I'm a newfound Buccaneers fan. But I mean,
damn, Charles Davis called it correct.
What?
With the Tua and Justin Herbert pick.
He sure did. I'm looking at it now.
He called that one. He just was off on the Tristan Wirfs.
I don't think Carolina's gonna.
He would though.
Carolina could take a running back, but they also could take homeboy from Auburn. So, I mean, if you want a replacement for Kuechly right away, then Isaiah Simmons is the pick. But...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like if you want to get somebody to replace Kuechly because Kuechly's going, Isaiah Simmons is the pick. I do agree with that.
Damn, they had Andre Thomas going to the 14th. Jesus Christ!
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. It may be a reach, but I would not be surprised if the Cardinals get Jonathan Taylor. I would not.
To go into the Patriots, he really thought they were going to trade. That's funny.
I don't like I said, I would not be surprised. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, it would not be a bad look.
Ravens Nation.
No, I'm not following up with that.
Yeah,
because my thing is, even if these goes to the Chargers, pull of Eli, you're not winning regardless.
Here's my thing. Playing. But here's my thing though. When Eli pulled,
it is not. Hold on. It is not even because of the Chargers bad. You look at that. You look at that division. Everybody in that division is getting better. So the Chargers gonna have a problem regardless.
But what's funny is when Eli pulled in Eli, the Chargers weren't bad.
Why does this guy look like his show
right.
from like IKEA or something like that? Good grief.
Like yeah, they had the first pick, but let's remember they had LT, they had Antonio Gates, they had Donnie Edwards, they still had Sam.
Yeah, wasn't Merriman was there too?
He might have been a rookie. I know that
Sal was gone. Sal was gone.
He was in 05?
Yeah, 05. I think he was with the Dolphins.
Miami. Okay, yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
What year was he with the Patriots? Because he did go to the Patriots.
Yeah, like around.
That was later on.
That was like 08, 07, 08.
Yeah, that was 08. Yeah, he left after the Patriots. After the Dolphins went to the Patriots.
Well, then he was a fucking show himself.
And the Panthers select.
He did. He still played okay though. He played okay.
Derek,
you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now. A shell of Julian Sal is better than half of the linebackers in the league right now.
Oh, of course. But I mean, Justin Herbert to the Chargers. Well, first off, he can't pull it Eli because Eli had a Manning name behind him, and secondly, there's no reason.
Like the only person that could pull it Eli at the time, and then this going back a little bit was what's his name, the one who recently retired because he got hurt so many times.
But he's saying the Chargers aren't winning anytime soon. But let's be honest.
They weren't regardless.
Phillip Rivers has been their issue for the longest time. Now you insert Justin Herbert, and you have two top tier receivers, not top tier, but I mean Mike Williams.
Not even that, Bills. Look who you got in that division. The Broncos are getting better. The Las Vegas Raiders are getting better, and you got the Chiefs. I mean, where are you going?
Even then, though, with the Chargers, you have Evans.
They have a good team.
What the fuck? Keenan Allen. You have Williams.
Keenan Allen.
You have
a good team.
You have Yeah, I mean,
who's the backup to Gordon? The backup to Gordon, the running back was actually pretty good too.
You got Hunter Henry, you got Joey Bosa, you got pieces. So it's like
got pieces. They could win games outside of their division because they're not a bad. But when you look at that division, they're fighting for third place.
No,
I think they're fighting for third place.
Oakland.
I think the Chiefs and possibly Oakland could top them. And I'm not saying that because I'm not saying it because it's 100% definite. I'm just saying based on what Oakland is doing and what the Chargers are doing, it's almost an even split to where I kind of give the edge to the Raiders.
I think Oakland should have traded up and tried to get one of these pass rushers.
So
did he drop out?
It wasn't coaching. It was Phillip Rivers' bum ass.
Good man.
Oh, come on, man! Don't do the coach. That coach of the coach of the Chargers are actually pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. Why people all of a sudden Anthony Lynn is a bum? Like, what are we doing right now?
Oh, so they picked Derrick Brown. They picked the defensive tackle. Okay.
Wisenhunt was never the problem. Schottenheimer was a choke artist. Fine, but Wisenhunt was never the problem, and Lynn is not the problem. People need to stop.
I don't know about this pick for the Carolina Panthers.
Why? Yeah, I really would have thought they would have went linebacker, but they went.
I'm not saying that Derrick Brown is bad. It's just they needed a linebacker over the defensive tackle.
I like it. I like it because I mean they have a bunch of needs. So just
yeah, that's true. They do. I still think they need the cornerbacks too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like gotta.
Yo,
me and you've been on that for like the past 3-4 years. Like their cornerbacks are like horrible. Like Julio Jones go over there and get like damn near 150 every game. Like
I think the pick was based on, I guess, trying to find an identity, and obviously a DT is always related.
You know what?
To toughness.
You know what tells me as well? I don't think they had that big of a faith in linebackers is what that's telling me.
But also, like I said, I mean, DT is always kind of like a toughness, stop the run attitude. So if you draft a DT, then if it's a DT that is a transitional,
I'll put it like I will say
transcendent player. I mean,
the thing about this though, when you look at the highlights of this guy, I don't think it's about stopping the run. I think they're trying to get a pass rush up the middle. You look at the quarterbacks they playing against.
I'm saying I think
this might be a good pick because of that
type player though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like with him, I'm looking at his highlights. This dude is getting through the line. So I think this was more of we're not worrying about the outside, pass rush. We're going to try to get these quarterbacks straight in their face.
I think that's what they're looking at. Simmons to the Cardinals. Oh, and VF, I got something you can share. I'm sending it to the Twitter.
Okay, so Isaiah Simmons did go to the Cardinals. Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like the Panthers' needs can't be filled. Like
I know it. So we're picking number 3. I saw it. Sorry, Josh Rosen. Get your ass and go bag some groceries over there. Bagging groceries is an essential worker nowadays. So he can go
show everybody.
Just remember
did he actually pick it, or are people just doing this?
No, I took a picture. It was it's Photoshop, but.
I ain't putting this up, man.
Put it up so people can see it.
I thought it was official, man. How
is it official? He hasn't played yet.
No, but
you mean he picked
what I'm saying?
Number,
it could be because some players could pick a number and Photoshopping is a way to show, but there it is right there. That does look good on him, though. Honestly,
that motherfucker trying to worry about his hip joint not coming out. You sitting there.
You know what? I need to call my wife's. I need to call my wife's grandmother and ask her what she thinks about the pick, because she's a big time Dolphins fan. She's a bona fide.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, the reason why I say that. No, the reason why I say that. The reason why I say that because she's old enough to be around. She was old enough to be around for the undefeated team. Yeah, she was around for the. That's why I don't knock her for being a 72 Dolphins fan, because she was around, because that's the first thing she'll tell you. Oh yeah, I was around.
I knocked Dollar because they sucked around the time he was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. You can knock him in pocket passer. I know if you're here, I can knock him for that. But for her to be around for the 72 Dolphins, I cannot knock her for that.
I get it.
I totally get that.
So Simmons is going to get moved to safety. I can tell you that already.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Strong safety within 3 years. He's too athletic, and I don't think he's big enough to play outside linebacker, even in the NFL. Look how he's covering. He's a linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he's going to be a safety.
Yeah.
He's going to be a Cam Chancellor.
He's 6'3", 238.
He's going to be a Cam Chancellor type. He can run.
They already got him in the slot in one of these highlights. I will say this. I will say this. With Cliff Kingsbury, who's the defensive coordinator? That's why I need. Then you will know for certain.
Let me look.
If you know who the defensive coordinator is and what he's about, then you will know for certain where he's going. He has the makeup and the body type to be a safety.
Vance Joseph.
If the defensive coordinator, I don't know, Bills. He might be a linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, but he's probably gonna end up being a sub linebacker though.
I can see him being I can see him being a safety coming down.
I just see him as strong. I don't know. I mean,
I can see him being a strong safety coming down. I can agree with that. But
Vance
Vance
Joseph,
Joseph,
Chancellor type,
right? But Vance Joseph, I would not be surprised if they actually make him a linebacker.
I mean, he was smaller than Telvin Smith.
He does. But now, with that being said,
Jacksonville's on the clock now.
I don't know, bro. You look at him with his family right now. You look at that body.
I'm looking at him. Jordan Love at 9.
That's gonna be. Let's see what they got in this mock draft.
Because they have Jacksonville taking. Who do they have taking?
So Derek Brown's already gone. You got CJ Henderson.
King David, one of our listeners. King David is one of our listeners, and he swears behind Minshew. But I would not be surprised.
I mean, I think the odds are against them picking a quarterback, but at the same time, see, now he's saying Patriots move up to take Jordan Love. Who cares what the Patriots do? How about
that? The pick is in for the Jaguars. I don't know. Like I said, the defensive coordinator is telling me that it's possible that they will shift him to outside linebacker.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. I thought,
what?
Why does this have the Falcons having the 9th pick?
Because maybe there was a trade.
We moved up? Oh, shit. I got to see who we going to pick. Shut up, y'all.
No, y'all moved down, apparently.
No,
they would not. They weren't. Yeah, they weren't in the top 10.
So why does it have them as?
No, we're 16.
Is he projected?
Because he moved up.
No, I think
we moved up.
Are you looking at a mock draft?
Yeah, it's a mock draft. I think he's.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, you're looking at it.
I thought we moved up.
No. I guess he's projecting. See, that's
projected trade to the Falcons.
I see what you're
mock draft, man. I don't care what any of them say.
I'm seeing all. See, that's the funny thing. I thought we caught on to that when we were talking about it on Tuesday.
Bill's behind the times.
I guess I wasn't looking like with the.
Chris Thomas says the Bucs are going to get Jordan Love. No. I'm gonna tell you what the Bucs are going to do. The Bucs is going to ride it out with Brady for.
They're gonna take quarterback late.
No, yeah, if they do it, we'll be late. But I'm saying they're going to ride it out with Brady for this year and probably next year, and then next year or the year after that they'll look for a quarterback. I don't think they're going to go quarterback at all. Not this early. Maybe they'll probably pick up 1, 6, 5th round or something like that if they do that. But they're definitely going to look for a quarterback next year, not this year. I don't see it.
Do you think? What do you think about?
What's this Netflix film on the commercial? This shit looks badass. This show called Extraction that's on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
it's called that out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Jalen Hurts.
I'll be the first to tell you. I don't.
Jalen Hurts.
What?
Wow.
No, not this high. Hell no. But no, I don't watch TV like that. But that Extraction, that looks dope.
But if the Bucs take
Jalen Hurts going to the Bucs. If they take Jalen Hurts, it will be late. It'll be late. If
the Bucs take Jalen Hurts, I ain't cheering for the Bucs this season even with Brady. Fuck that.
Damn.
I'm not a fan of a franchise that have that short-sighted. Fuck that.
The Bucs will not take Jalen Hurts in the first round. It had to be third or less.
I don't care if the quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians is there. Fuck that. No, Jalen Hurts. But turn that motherfucker into a receiver, like I said.
Wow, you're playing
I predicted
into the NFL's hands.
I'm doing it because he's a fucking bum. That's why it's a difference. I wasn't a fan of the Lamar Jackson, the receiver, but Jalen Hurts, nah, fuck that. I called him within 3 years in the NFL being a receiver.
I'm gonna be real with you, Bills. I don't think that Jalen Hurts would be a good receiver. He'd be terrible.
He wouldn't, but I'm just saying. I mean,
he'll be terrible
if he's gonna fit in anywhere.
Nobody said that shit when Ryan Tannehill was a wide receiver.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ryan Tannehill was the man, though.
On top of that, I don't think Jalen Hurts is fast enough to be a receiver.
Ravens Nation, stop. Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. You can talk about the elite all you want. You can talk about the elite. You can talk about be the elite. You can talk about AEW.
I will say this. And me and Bill a little different on this. I think Jalen Hurts has the mentality, and I think he has the
CJ Henderson to the Jaguars.
Okay. So cornerback, that's a good pick. I think Jalen Hurts has the mental capacity and the ability to become a decent quarterback. I think because Jalen Hurts is like the type of guy that will take information and try to be better with that information. He comes off as that type of player. So I think if you can groom him, I think he'll be fine. But if you're talking about somebody that's coming in to play like this season, hell no. I think Jalen Hurts would be the guy. He's the perfect quarterback you would want to sit down for a year. I believe.
Jalen Hurts is a 5-year starter that still can't throw from the pocket.
I think they can fix that, though. I think they can fix that. The way I see the way he carries himself, I think he comes off as a player that wants to learn and wants to be better, and he's not in his way, because you know how some quarterbacks that need to learn, but they get in their own way, i.e. Tim Tebow. He's not that type of quarterback. Like he won't get it. He will try to learn and take information to be better. I think if you sit him down, maybe 1 or hell, I would even say 2 years. I think
Chris Thomas, let me tell you something. If you think he's a project quarterback, you're right. But that motherfucker ain't a project as if you work on it. He's a project as if he's from the projects, and that's the tier that you have for quarterback. A project quarterback. That's what he is.
Cleveland Brown pick is in. Who you think he's going to pick? Who you think they're going to pick?
Take Jordan Love. This is what I talked about. I was like, what if Jordan Love is there? They take Jordan Love.
They could gamble on Jalen Hurts.
I hope they do, man. Oh, hell no.
I'm looking at these highlights of CJ Henderson. I'm going to tell you something, man.
Florida, need a black quarterback in Cleveland.
Again,
I would say this. Florida already had one. They had 2.
Tyrod didn't work out so well.
And Robert Griffin, right?
That's Tyrod, though.
RG3 got hurt, though.
He a coon.
Wow! Wow! Wait, we just gonna do that? Wow!
Let me go back to what I was saying. Florida Gators. Their uniforms just look amazing, and I don't even like the team. Dope. That's what I'm saying. I'm just looking at CJ Henderson.
That blue like shines. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the uniform. Like it just crossed my mind. All this time I was looking at them.
You mean CD Lamb, not CD Lame.
He said CB. He said CB Lame.
CD Lame.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's gonna be his name if he comes a bust. CB Lame.
Yeah. Ravens Nation's over here.
No. Hey, if he's a bust, we'll give him the L's. He'll be C. Lee Lame.
Maybe see you later. All right, the Browns select.
Hey, they got one of these mock drafts saying they do pick Henry Ruggs. No, I'm sorry, CD Lamb. but they said he's going to be traded to the Eagles. But I think they go offensive line.
Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle out of Alabama.
So that was pretty.
Damn, I just said that, didn't I? I was like, they go offensive line. I just said that, right?
Yeah,
not bad. Safe pick. That's a safe pick. Safe pick.
Roger Goodell looks like his family sold slaves, and
wow.
he was like family sold slaves. And he's
yo, what's up with the race stuff today? What's up with the race stuff today, yo?
The NFL is the closest thing to slave trade.
Yo, I'm still mad he called Tyrell cool though. Where did that
yo, what's up? That man ain't do nothing to nobody, bro.
Yo, Jedrick Wills was like he be going off on TikTok. He got that fuckboy hairstyle.
Yo, everybody got a fucked up hairstyle. This
oh my god.
Team messed up everybody's hairdo, yo. Like all jacked up.
This is the first light-skinned lineman I've seen from Alabama. They either go dark, like blackberry black, or they go straight up.
He must be a finesse lineman then.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was like, yo.
They'll probably use him in the zone blocking scheme.
I know, right? Fucking pulling guard. He doesn't even block. He just puts his body in the way.
And if he can't get the job done, he'll definitely be a pulling guard. He'll pull his ass off the starting line and on back on bench.
Pull his ass off the field, right?
It's like we didn't put Prince at guard last week.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Like, who put Michael Jackson at guard? Damn,
that was a damn good throw.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm looking at something.
Little weak patty cake. Yo, this dude plays line like they said it happened in Madden. They're playing patty cake and shit. That's what he was doing on that last play.
Pancake.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That second highlight.
Man, who's the shit though?
Which one?
That second highlight was legit. Dude put
the one that's standing up.
Yeah.
No, the one he put that Clemson dude on his ass. That was dope.
I didn't see that one. I saw him playing.
Yeah, it was the very second highlight.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. He might be all right, man. He might be.
He gonna be all right.
They got the nerve to be sponsored by Lowe's.
Yeah, that one against Texas A&M. No, that was
that was like an Oregon uniform. They keep putting that dude up there in that all white. Oh shit! Yo, he said he looks like a backup. Yes. 5 in the morning.
Like a man look like Charlemagne.
Motherfuckers talking about new shoes on the rise. Oh no. Where we at now? Who's pick? Jet.
This is obviously the militant version of First and Framerates tonight.
I know, right?
We're here for the struggle.
All right, what we got now?
Oh my god. Who do you have him take an offensive line again?
Let me see.
NYK's team is on the block.
And where's he at? And where's he at?
Oh,
at least he was here for the last draft.
Well, shoot, first right? By the second pick, he almost got murdered. Because he was like, Daniel Snyder, do something dumb, and somebody else, one of the persons that's living in my town, was like, I will end you if he does something stupid.
Yeah, they got the Jets picking an offensive tackle.
Mekhi Becton, right?
Yeah, because Willis is off the board, so Becton is the only one.
CeeDee Lamb's on the Raiders, man.
I think they're picking a wide receiver for real too.
CeeDee Lamb to the man, that's a good pick.
That is a damn good pick. It is.
Because I'm looking at the projections. That's a really good pick.
The Jets go Jerry Jeudy.
I said that. I would not be surprised.
If the Jets go Jerry Jeudy, that'd be interesting.
What I said was, I said they should go to CeeDee Lamb because of the quarterback. Sam Darnold needs a possession receiver.
He needs a ghost. Put a lineman on that damn line.
But that's true too.
All them playing like Vladimir Dukas, bum ass.
I thought you were just talking about the last draft pick.
I said, right. I said, if they do go receiver. If they do go receiver, they cannot go with Jeudy because Judy's not going to get the ball because Sam Darnold's not going to be able to throw the ball deep to him because he can't. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I was worried about with Darnold coming out of college, and I tried to tell NYK this. I'm like, look, if I was going to take a quarterback, it wouldn't be Darnold. If I was the Jets, I wanted them to take. I think Rosen was in that draft, wasn't he?
I can't remember.
Rosen had to be in that draft, I think, right?
Yeah, number 3, yeah.
So I was like, yo, take Rosen because Darnold he's a question mark, man. He really is. He's a question mark. He played well that one game against the Cowboys, and he's never really shown that potential again. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Now, hey, they could retool the line and he could look amazing, but I don't know.
We'll see. Damn, the pick ain't in yet. They're under 2 minutes.
Pick it in.
Or the pick is in, okay. Because like I said, y'all ahead of me. So
the goddamn commercials. Nobody's donating blood anytime soon. Let's see.
Tristan Wirfs is the best offensive tackle out right now. I think.
Yeah, they had him going number 4 at one point.
Wow.
In the mock draft.
Like I said, all these dumbasses gave Bill Belichick way too much credit, thinking he was going to trade up. He ain't trade up. Yeah, okay, whatever. Every mock draft I saw, they said he's going to trade up.
Y'all think Jets take CD Lamb though? Honestly,
I would like either an alignment or.
So Charlie Casserly was the only one who had Andrew Thomas going high. Wow.
Here's the thing though. Are y'all taking Judy or Lamb as the better receiver right now?
Overall receiver? Lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb made some catches that made you say, what the fuck?
Yeah, CD, that's what I'm saying.
Judy is fast as hell. I get
Judy's a monster, but
watch college.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Judy gets scared of some of these defensive backs or these safeties and start dropping the ball, it don't matter how fast you are. CD Lamb looks like the type of receiver that's going to go up against some of these dudes that's try to intimidate him, and he has the hands.
This goes back to me saying I don't think those two are that far ahead of Jefferson, but maybe it's Jefferson's size. He doesn't have much weight on him. Y'all think that's why he
drops? Yeah,
he's a bit lower because he is pretty skinny, but it's like the dude was a monster.
The only reason why I think Judy is up there, Judy has speed, and we know what type of the way the NFL has ran this.
Yeah, he's a game breaker.
He's a game breaker because the way that the offenses are set up. But when you're looking at a prototypical just a receiver, CD Lamb can do damn near everything. Judy has some flaws because he's fast. He has hands, but like I said, some of the highlights that CD Lamb had. I mean, the one-handed catch.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
some of these catches across the middle. He's tough. He's durable. He's gonna fight for the ball. I think he's the more complete receiver. But Judy is more attractive. Judy's more attractive.
Is it interesting to y'all that the dynamic probably since Mike Evans has overall changed for what guys are looking for, what teams are looking for in receivers? I mean, you're not really seeing big receivers be coveted like they.
Mekhi Becton.
Yeah.
Really?
And they went the whole line.
The offensive tackle. Okay.
Like it seems like big receivers aren't really coveted. Probably since, like I said, Mike Evans. I mean, DK obviously was a no-brainer.
No, I don't think they're necessarily. I'm not gonna say they're not. They're still coveted, but we know. I think it's more because of the Tyreek Hills of the world, any other small receivers. They kind of just shied away from the big receiver, but the team still want the big receiver. They're just not talked about as much because you see like those little small speedy receivers that are getting all the fame. That they're just getting their shine right now. But I don't think that they're fading away like the Wildcat offense or something like that, or the pistol or anything like that. They're not fading.
Oh man,
I don't think they're fading away, but I think it's just the smaller receivers getting love right now.
Right now, though, I mean, I think it's been this way. I mean, think about wasn't Calvin Ridley the first receiver taken in his draft?
Yeah, but he wasn't. I ain't gonna say he wasn't a big. He's your average side receiver. He's not the small.
He's
receiver.
like 5'11", ain't he? 6 feet.
I think he's 6'190" or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, compared to the 6'3" and 6'4" guys that used to go first.
Right, but we're talking about like the small. I think Judy's under 6 foot. Tyreek Hill's.
That's what I'm saying. It's been like.
Wait a minute. Becton is 6'7", 360.
That motherfucker's huge.
Jesus Christ! I didn't know he was that big, bro.
That motherfucker can't even get in his stance. That motherfucker's so big.
See some of these basketball highlights.
Yo.
He ran a 5'10", 40. I mean, that I'm not worried about that. That's bullshit. I'm not worried about that. But that dude is a monster, yo. I didn't know he was that big.
Good God.
Wow. Oh shit! You saw what he did with this dude.
Yo, Sam Darnold's backside is fine now.
Yo, that dude from Clemson got murdered, yo.
Yo, Sam Darnold's blind side, I think, has just been shored up. That's all.
Pretty much. NYK is somewhere just like, thank God.
Do you see these highlights?
I saw
this dude. Why this man wasn't number 1 overall? Oh no, I'm not over number 1 overall. Why was he the first tackle pick? Yeah, why he wasn't the first tackle pick? I'm dead serious about that.
Well, wait a minute, because according to these,
they gotta still getting this guy at 11. They gotta fucking steal, and I mean that.
They still tomorrow. See, Jeremiah Traeger and Hasley and Castley actually called this pick.
And
so
I don't.
They knew he was going there.
These dudes, look. Did the Giants pick an offensive tackle?
Yeah, they picked. Wow.
Did the Cardinals pick a tackle?
Well, he went to New York.
No, because here's the thing, bro.
Bro, I'm looking at this dude. This dude is fucking pushing a goddamn Ford.
Yeah, but I don't know if he would fit their system. That's probably why I didn't take him.
This dude is pushing dudes around. He is the fucking system. Bro. L.
The Jets run a more pro-style system, man.
L.
Oh, here we go.
Who else picked the
scary
tackle?
to look at.
The Cardinals picked the tackle. L. I'm calling it right now. This dude's gonna be a monster in the NFL. I'm saying it right now.
Mike Mayock, cornball ass.
Until teams learn to put speed rushers against them.
Hey, John Gruden, I need somebody to replace Mac. Still won't find him because I'm a dumbass. Oops.
No, that ship to sail. Don't do that. Get a receiver. Fuck that. Get a receiver.
That ship is sailed? Russell Passer is sailed?
No. Him picking somebody to replace Mac is sailed. He's not doing that. That
motherfucker couldn't even get people by committee to replace Mac.
That's what I'm saying. So quit looking. That ship quit looking. It's over with. Go and pick
yeah. Pick CD Lamb.
I'm serious when I say this. I like right now, personally, I think that I think the Jets picked they got the best pick right now. They got the best pick. That dude right there, the dude was pushing people around like it was nobody's business. I like that.
Select such and such.
Such and such.
Dang, man. Everybody who picked the tackle before the Jets.
Ruggs.
Wow.
From Alabama.
Okay.
Now you want to say L? That's a fucking L.
All right,
you took the lesser of the two receivers from the same school. There was a receiver from the same school that's better than him, and you didn't take him. Man. Nah, you know. I'm gonna tell you what the issue is.
They definitely picked the receiver the fastest out of.
I'm gonna tell you what the issue is. This motherfucker Gruden trying to be Belichick, and trying to be the smartest in the room, is gonna fuck around and blow up in his face, and I'm alive.
Judy is faster than Ruggs.
Is he?
Yeah, Judy's faster than Ruggs. Yeah, hell yeah.
They said Ruggs had the fastest 40 time in the 4.27.
Man,
really?
Yeah. And you know what? The Raiders made this mistake before when they picked Jacoby.
Al Davis made this pick from the grave because
because he was thinking James Jett all over again.
But my thing is,
Al Davis always picked speed. So they
think about this.
Pick track stars, not
think
receivers.
about how many times the Raiders have made this decision and it fucked them over just in the past decade. I mean, shit. They took Darius Hayward-Bay. He was fast. They took Jacoby Ford. He was fast. Where the motherfuckers at now?
Darren McFadden.
Darren McFadden.
I'm not saying it's a bad pick. This is they just picked the wrong one. I'm not saying that they I think they still can find success with Ruggs, but clearly there are two other ones that was better.
Ravens Nation, the Ravens need to take the best player available because all they need at this point is depth. Take the best player available and hope you hit on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Ravens Nation asks, what do y'all think the Ravens need? Yeah, obviously the best player available because look who they already got so far.
Man.
If anything, honestly.
Oh, that motherfucking number 10 got hit out of his shoes, though. I ain't going to sit here and
the Ravens are picking at 28. Yeah, they got no choice but to pick the best player available, honestly.
Darren McFadden wasn't nearly as good as people made him out to be, bro.
No, he wasn't.
You said Darren McFadden was a good player.
He was a good player, but he wasn't the player that they made him out to be, like you said. Like I said, I think the Ruggs is not a bad pick, but they were better receivers.
Ruggs screams Tyreek Hill to me, and you don't have the receivers around him for him to be successful.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right with that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
And I think he would have been there, maybe not through the first round.
Ruggs
that's high, man.
Ruggs is going in the first round.
He was going, but that's high.
I think the problem was...
Do they have another first round pick?
Oh, do they have another one?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they got one at 19.
Excuse me.
They could have got him at 19, I think.
They pick another receiver. That would be crazy.
No, if CD and Judy was gone, Ruggs was going to be gone by the time he got to the Broncos at 15.
Well,
the Broncos yes. The Broncos want one of these receivers really bad. They don't care if they get CD, Judy, or Ruggs. They want one of them really bad. He would have been gone. Now,
more than likely, he would have been to the 49ers.
Possible. Yep, that too.
Oh, that's according to these mock drafts.
Who's the mock draft saying San Francisco's going to take?
No, you're right because didn't they lost Emmanuel Sanders, so you may be right.
All right, so this mock draft has CeeDee Lamb, Javon Kinlaw. Henry Ruggs is off the board, and let me check the other.
The Broncos picking a receiver.
Why does this motherfucker wear a bathrobe?
Hey man, look.
around family. What the fuck is he, Rick Rude?
All right, then you got Justin Jefferson from out of LSU.
Now, the Raiders could have probably got him.
Yo, his girl got a rump. Good God. Damn, that bitch got a fat ass. Bro, I'm sorry. That's all I saw. I wasn't paying attention to this nigga.
The Ravens need a first-round victory. That's what they need.
And Michael Irvin, I'm about to go and do a lot of cocaine right now. But before I go and do that, I'm going to tell you, like, oh, my God.
Well, the Ravens already took care of pass rushing when it came to the trade. So I think they need inside help on that front.
You know what?
What?
You know what? I'm going to be nice.
Oh, God.
I will say this, Bills. You're right, but I'm gonna be nice.
About what? Ruggs?
His girl.
Oh,
be nice. I'm gonna be
nice. You be nice.
Shit, you can't even say anything. Your wife is right there with you.
And the thing is, I'm not talking about looks when I say I'm gonna be nice. That's why I say that. I'm not talking about looks. I'm gonna be nice. I'll put it in a DM and I will see if
y'all boy.
Oh, here we go.
Isaiah Simmons' hair look like a fucking pineapple.
Tell me if I'm lying.
Oh God, what are you saying?
Tell me that she didn't have that whole aura about her just then. Am I lying?
Yeah. Sanford traded the pick to the Bucks. Yo, bro.
Wow.
Bro.
Okay.
Yo, who are these dudes getting? They got back-to-back. The Bucks got back-to-back picks.
Wait a minute, they didn't trade their 14 to?
No.
Wow. Wow, so Samson. Wow.
They didn't trade that. 14th?
They may take the other two Alabama receivers and have
right.
Wow.
Hold on.
You know what though? They might get Jonathan Taylor one of these.
Damn,
Denver
about to be ass out.
Do they have back-to-back picks though, or did they trade
it? It looks like they have back-to-back picks. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because if they traded it, then it would say 14 was thing. So they have
14.
Wow.
I want to know what they gave up.
So they're gonna take Wirfs, right?
Could be.
They're gonna take a lineman.
Oh.
Wow, that was a large.
I don't think they moved up. I want to know what they gave up to move and keep the 14th pick. And I want to know what the fuck the 49ers just got in return. Because it's possible they got robbed.
I think they traded a tight end.
OJ Howard?
Or Brait, one or the other.
You know what though? That would be dead. That would be nice for San Francisco if they had OJ Howard and Kittles.
Some Bruce Arians sitting by the sliding door waiting for a crocodile to run up and
that would be nice if they. I mean, that would be nice if they got all. If they got OJ Howard and Kittles, that would be really nice. To get Jonathan Taylor, that would be a really good pick for them to get.
Okay, San Fran has the 14th.
Oh, so they went back one.
Figured they just shifted. That's what I figured. Okay, cool.
Okay, so the Bucks. So
they
just
San Fran. I'm
pretty sure San Fran. Yeah, they probably exchanged picks and probably San Fran probably gave Tampa Bay a third round or something like that. Let me tell you something. My wife is a Broncos fan, but Bruce Arians is her favorite coach. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if her cousin still works for Bruce Arians, but her cousin is like a defensive line coach or something like that for Bruce Arians. He's been a defensive line coach for Bruce Arians ever since he was with the Cardinals. I can't remember if he's still there. Let me see if I'm gonna look at Bruce Arians' coaching staff. Yeah, her cousin is like a legit worker for Arians, so she likes.
I'm trying to figure out the logic of moving up one pick.
They probably think 49ers is getting somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, what lineman were they going to take? The Tampa Bay would want. All right, you're cute and I appreciate it, but fam, we need to get to this pick.
That's not nice.
I mean, I said she was cute. That's about the best she's gonna get at this point.
There it is. He's the assistant head coach and run game coordinator, Harold Goodwin. That is my wife's first cousin.
Okay.
Because Jonathan Goodwin played for the Saints and the 49ers. That's her first cousin. Well, Harold and Jonathan, I think they're brothers. And both of them, Jonathan played for the Super Bowl team for the Saints, and he was with the 49ers when they went to the Super Bowl. And Harold Goodwin is her that's her first cousin as well. So she likes Bruce Arians. Because she was worried. She was like, when Bruce Arians got when he left the Cardinals, she was like, I wonder if my cousin will still have a job. She was worried about that. And she was happy that he was still on the team.
Yep, Tristan Wirfs.
So they did get offensive lineman? Okay. 49ers. What do you think the 49ers are going to get?
I think they go receiver.
I haven't said this in a while, but I think to everybody who's still listening to us on the podcast, I mean, last year we went 5 hours even for last year the draft. That's not happening this year though. We're not going 5 hours this year. We went 5 hours last year. That was pretty dope. But I think last year when we did it, I think when we finished, we had like one person left watching us.
I know. That's dope. He had the little red carpet for his mother.
Yeah, that's nice.
State champion wrestling, track and field.
Okay. That's cool. He ran a 4.5, 4.8 at the combine. That don't mean nothing as offensive tackle, honestly. But he was raised by a single. That's great. It's good to see a lot of these kids who wanted to, was raised by a single mother actually able to be successful because,
Oh, don't tell me he jumped out of the water.
Because you know how.
Oh, this kid's a crazy athlete, bro.
Again,
yeah,
a lineman doing that.
Yeah,
a lineman doing that's crazy.
Well, this is the guy that's supposed to be, I think, top 3 according to these.
Because
top 3 or top 4 according to these mock drafts.
The problem is with that is it's when you're a lineman and you're this freak of an athlete. My only problem is you're going to be limited because you're playing offensive lineman. And I'm not saying it's not a knock on him. It's just that the way the linemen are played in the
point of impact, that kid is physical.
Yeah, I think when it comes to run blocking, I think that's going to be a big deal.
Oh, look at that though. Ooh.
I still think that other lineman is, I ain't gonna say better, but I still like the other lineman. I think that's the best line.
You like him because that motherfucker's big as a house. That's why. Like, thinking of 1980s.
Like pushing over, like the way he been manhandling dudes. I like seeing shit like that.
That motherfucker was like a Dallas Cowboy lineman for the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, dude was like, I'm pushing everybody over. Get the fuck out the way. Like, I want to sack this person. Get the fuck out. Like, he was pushing motherfuckers around like it was nothing. Y'all saw that shit. I was like,
motherfucker's 6'7", yo.
Yeah, I do like 6'7", 360. Like, man,
listen, ain't could move too.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's the best lineman, but I like that kid. I like him. And I'm looking at these highlights from Wirfs. Wirfs look good too.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He looks pretty good too.
To be 320, he's really physical.
Yeah, the way he's blocking. I mean, he's no scrub. He looks nice. He looks nice.
So that's gonna help the run game.
I still want to put a forearm in somebody's chest though. Get the fuck out the way, trying to tackle my quarterback.
Oh my god!
Like when a defensive lineman tried to the bull rush him, he slings him to the side or some shit like that. Fuck you trying to do?
See what's going on.
Why these highlights of Iowa? They're trying to make it look like Iowa was like a top 10 team or something.
Wow.
Man, you gonna stop the Iowa slander, yo?
These highlights are like Iowa look like they just shit these highlights. Like Iowa look like 3-10.
Man, leave Iowa alone.
But they did get somebody to protect Tom Brady. That's good though. They did get somebody to protect Tom Brady. That's
like dope. I said, it's gonna help in the
run
game.
Yo, that offensive or the GM of the Bucks or whatever, that monitor that he had in the background was huge. You had like a 37-inch monitor.
Wait a minute, and you call 37-inch monitor? You call that huge?
Well, for a PC monitor, yes.
People are averaging like at least a little bit more than that now. These
PC days. Monitors?
Yeah.
A PC monitor, 37-inch is huge.
People are literally getting what I would get in a TV for a bedroom now.
I'm about to get a 43.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That you don't see 40-inch PC monitors. You see 40-inch TVs. A PC monitor, anything above 32 is like,
whoa, that's Henry Ruggs? Yo, this motherfucker did a windmill. Whoa!
No, Henry Ruggs is nice. I just think the other two.
I'm looking at these basketball highlights. Whoa! Yo.
So basically, he went to the wrong sport.
Bro, yes.
Basically, well, that and you can see them throwing 50-50 balls to him.
Man. No, but Henry Ruggs is like 5'11", though.
Doesn't matter. Like, what's the name was only 6 feet, and he was
like a
battling people in the air. McLaurin, he was.
Steve Smith wasn't tall,
right?
Well, I mean, when you look at
I wasn't tall, and I housed a lot of corners.
I can understand that because when you look at 50-50 balls, I mean, most cornerbacks aren't tall either, So I understand that because most cornerbacks are between 5'11" and 6'1", and 6'1" is pushing it for a DB. You know what I mean? So
I know he's gonna run past a lot of guys. We saw that.
But the Raiders picked him, so I honestly believe Al Davis picked that dude from the grave. It's like Al Davis is.
Look at the DM, bro.
What's the DO? I'm like, my dumb man. What's the DM?
Oh, I did see that. I did see that before.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that a while back. Yeah, ooh, yeah.
And they
dude, that man, wow. Oh, he pinned somebody's shit too. Yeah, this kid's real.
Oh God, he like soared through the sunlight to throw that one down.
Dude,
oh God,
he's doing shit. Dude's 5'10". No,
he jumped from like just a step beyond the free throw line to cram that one in.
Man. There's certain hops that just look different, bro. Like,
all right, with this next pick, we talked about this way when we first started. When it first started, what are your expectations for Axis 2020?
I have none.
I don't know. I mean,
it just seems like that game just like dropped off the face of the earth.
The way when I heard about Maximum going to Unity and they're building a game for PS5, Xbox, you know what I'm saying? And the Xbox Series, I'm more intrigued to see what they got, because you look at Axis 2020, they're saying they're just going to PC and Xbox One. They didn't even say Series or anything.
Yo, I'm mad this dude CD Lamb is sitting there shutting out everybody else playing his music like his family ain't there.
Hey man, his family might don't love him, man. Shit, you know.
Wow, then why they're there?
Oh, I think he said they wasn't there. My bad.
So they are there. He's like sitting there with his headphones on, like music blasting, like in the middle.
Oh man,
his girlfriend's sitting there, like
his girl left, right?
Huh?
The girlfriend is the one on the left, right? On his left.
Yeah.
Remember what I put in the DM?
With the titties out.
Remember what I put in the DM?
I don't know if she's quite. Nah.
Wait, do we see the reaction? Then
I don't know if she's quite cha-ching.
Wait, do we see the reaction? Then you would know.
Kyle Shanahan's like, yo, what receiver I'm gonna force the ball to when the game matters?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Yo, wait a minute. Y'all see this Jerry Judy?
What about him?
The Jerry Judy, camera. Like this white lady just come out of nowhere and gives him something to drink. Like,
nah, this is it.
Like, yo, what?
He's doing slavery in reverse.
Stop.
Stop.
All right, pick the chicken.
Oh.
Remember the pick he showed in the Discord? Remember the pick?
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Kinlaw.
Showed in the Discord. Remember the pick I showed in the Discord? No, I don't remember.
That kitchen is crazy.
What pick I showed in the Discord? Some picture I showed in the Discord that let me look. What picture that I showed in the Discord?
Part of his youth was spent homeless.
I don't remember showing anything.
Committed to South Carolina, he did it academically qualified. Jeez, this story is crazy.
Yeah, Chris Thomas, you're gonna have to remind me. 49ers pick. You said he picked the Kinlaw? Oh, the pick for South Carolina?
Yep.
I saw him play a little bit. He's a damn chicken.
I ain't gonna rash this dude because
I ain't gonna rash him, but
his story is crazy.
Yeah, his story is crazy. I agree.
He dropped the damn phone. Well, he got a light-skinned baby.
He spent part of his youth homeless. Yeah, I give him.
He got a light-skinned baby and a light-skinned girlfriend / baby mama.
The pick he showed me a Maximum Football.
Oh, I see it. It says, "Do you see something wrong with this?"
No, I don't remember that pick, man. He said a pitch he sent me in the Discord of Maximum Football.
Was it okay, Chris? Was that a one where it showed a guy by the name of Case Wazell, 5'11", 255 from Dover, Florida?
Yeah, he was a cornerback, 5'11", 255.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah,
that's one thing that Maximum definitely has to get straight, because the height and weight of players in positions, they
5'11", 255.
And they've known that for quite some time. So they never did fix that either, because I wound up getting it late, and then when I seen some of the recruits, I was like, they never fixed it.
255
at cornerback, yeah.
Oh my god!
And he ran a 4.4. And he ran a 4.4.
That's awful.
Let me tell you something. I like Kinlaw's size, but when I watched him play, he was not a standout player when I saw them play. He had moments, but he wasn't like, I don't think he was like. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't.
He fought his way through that damn double team, though.
Yeah, he had moments, but I don't see. He's a huge guy.
Well, I guess the good part is he won't have to play. Wow.
I think he's more of a run stuffer.
I don't think he's gonna have to play right away. On
not only that, I think DJ got it right. I think he's just gonna be there to run stuff. I don't think he's gonna be there to play make. And I
don't know. I think he's gonna be a dude that's gonna press the pocket. That's what he looks like to me.
Okay.
Based on just what he's doing.
I don't think he's gonna be
white girls in the back. Stubbed.
I will rescind my damn chicken from him for right now. It's reserved.
Is that the person's basement or is that their first living room?
Why is this dude wearing the Snoop Dogg baby boy shirt though?
Wow.
Denver's picking a receiver. Optimus Goob said he wants Judy. I think they're going to pick Jared Judy.
I want the Broncos to not exist anymore.
Damn. Dude, that's the Broncos.
I don't fucking like the Broncos. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I got a question. Are we going to the end of this first round?
Probably not. Once it gets kind of bland and not interesting, we'll probably fall out.
Come on, man.
We'll probably fall back.
What's the Patriots pick? Because all our teams would have picked, so then maybe.
See, that's what I'm saying.
The draft next year, that's what they picked.
Yeah, they're number 23. Hey, I think around that time, I think we'll fall back because after that, you got the Saints, Vikings.
You got like pretty much your playoffs.
Yeah. I don't see nothing. I mean, you got a couple of teams that are picking for a second time, so I'm kind of not really interested at that point. I think after the Patriots will probably fall back. But I think the Broncos are going to pick Judy. And you know what though? I would not be surprised if they pick CeeDee Lamb either.
Man, fuck him.
Because I think Drew Lock needs a target, and I like Drew Lock. I like that kid.
Nothing against Optimus Goob. I can't stand the fucking Broncos. And look at that overrated ass general manager. Can't pick a quarterback to save his life. And then when he does pick one, he picks a coach that doesn't like him.
Yeah. I think they get a receiver. Drew Lock gets a receiver, gets a target.
Dude, Vic Fangio looks like he ratted on somebody in the mafia.
All right, here's the Broncos pick.
Who we got, DJ?
Just wait on it. Jerry Jeudy.
Okay.
From Alabama.
Okay.
L.
Elway. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. Elway. That's the way they operate. Elway. It's fucking Elway. Well, they had a cheerleader look pretty good though.
That's a good pick for Drew Lock. Drew Lock needs a receiver. That's good. They already got a pretty decent running game with
senior year.
So Jerry Jeudy had no reaction to getting picked?
He probably knew where he was going.
They just showed his house, and I mean, he's like, whatever.
Yeah, they probably already a lot of these picks when by the time you see it, because what's the name when Chase Young got picked, he didn't look all too excited until they showed him like the second time. I don't know why it was, but
straight A's senior year of high school.
Optimus Goob is happy they got their receiver, Jared Jeudy.
Who cares?
Yeah, but what about the rest of the Broncos?
Fuck the Broncos. Drew Lock needs to get out of there.
Them Broncos.
Right.
Let's see how it goes.
Cute. Fuck the Broncos though. So her name is Journey, and they chose to spell it uniquely because they want her to be made fun of in college.
Nope, that's what we do as black people. We take simple names and we get creative with it.
Put our own spin on it. Yeah,
that's what we do. That's why other races hate us so much.
That's
why like leagues like the NFL try to balance out the QB equation.
Oh, it's just a pass.
Her name's gonna be Journey Judy.
He said that he dedicated his football career to his sister. The sister passed away. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but his daughter's name's gonna be Journey Judy.
Journey Aaliyah Judy.
Wow.
Aaliyah was his sister's name, so he got the middle name. Okay.
Journey.
Yeah,
JAJ.
Journey Aaliyah Judy.
Hey, what? This motherfucker got some wiggle though.
Judy is lightning fast. That's why I thought that I was surprised when he said Ruggs was faster than him because I didn't believe it.
Wow, he really got this dude with the Madden spin.
Yeah. Judy's
he's explosive.
Yeah, that's why I thought that when y'all said that.
Like, he has better moves than Ruggs. Ruggs is fast, but Judy has crazy moves though.
No, that's a white dude he faked out.
Judy is 193.
Oh, come on, DJ.
He faked him out from like 10 yards out. Come on.
You know you can't get faked out like that, especially if you're trying to cover ground against a guy like that.
Oh, damn.
Judy is 6'1", 193. I didn't know that. I thought he was taller than that.
Judy's pretty explosive, man.
Judy's gonna be a number one receiver.
Oh, we got another girl with a fat ass.
Judy,
but that face looked like you need some paper bag over it.
Judy's gonna be a number one.
He said instead of Mary J. Blige, Mary L. Blige.
Yeah, with Jared Judy's size, he's going to be the number one receiver for the Broncos. I didn't know he was.
Who else do they have?
It's not that. It's just that they're not going to put him in the slot at all. He has the size to be a number one. I didn't know he was 6'1". I thought he was shorter than that.
Why are you wearing a mask in your house? Now I'm annoyed by this.
Everybody, they think the house got corona.
Tell y'all.
They don't trust their own cleanliness. Shit, that's fine. Hey, I'm just looking at this. The people going to come to their house. Yeah, they got more than 10 people in their house. Not social gathering. They're gonna be in trouble.
CD Lamb to Miami.
I got a question. I'm looking at.
CD Lamb to Miami.
You think that matter? Yeah, it's like in some states they're knocking on people's doors. Like, yo, you got too many people here. It's not doing social.
Well, what state were they in then? Because not every state closed down. Some states, like your home state, is
you're right. You're right.
Your original state wants to open up tomorrow.
Yeah, then I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
Right.
So your current state wants to open up them beaches.
Oh, we straight. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're opening up everything tomorrow, and I think South Carolina's gonna be all right.
Atlanta can't wait. Atlanta can't wait to send them
until everybody starts migrating there, going to Myrtle Beach, bringing the COVID with them.
No, get your
ass South Carolina like grand opening. Oh, grand closing.
Yep, we closing everything for y'all.
All them dudes in Atlanta. When can we get out here and start sucking dick again?
You know what? Optimus Goop made a really good point. He said Sutton is number one.
That's not a good look.
As a possession receiver, that's not bad.
They're gonna suck again. So
I'm not saying the team is good. I'm just looking at pieces and where they fit. The Bills. I get.
Wait a minute, hold up. What happens to the Broncos if Locke goes down?
Well, I mean, what happens if any number one quarterback goes down in this?
But usually we know about the number two a little bit. Who's the number two?
Locke isn't really even a secured number one.
That's what I'm saying. What happens to anybody's number one?
That could be like I said, that wouldn't be Elway's choice to pick Jalen Hurts because he doesn't like
the Falcons. The pick is in for the Falcons, so I think they're going defense. Yeah, I think they're going defense. Kinlaw is gone, so I don't know who they're going to take because they wanted Kinlaw. They wanted
Robert Henson with the troll pick. I think Dallas goes QB Love.
Number 2 is Jeff Driscoll.
Who's that?
Yeah, like really.
And Brett Rippin, Mark Rippin's son.
Yeah, like I said, like that. What happens?
That's the only person I knew because
holy.
Like I said, if Locke goes down, you got your answer.
And then Philip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon gonna be fighting over the starting job.
Philip Lindsay probably want to play quarterback if he goes down. What we got to lose, you know?
Lindsay's like, oh, they got Melvin Gordon. You think I'm just gonna bow down? I'm like, oh, okay.
You know what? A lot of people I've heard that Chasen from LSU might go to the Falcons. I heard that might be the case.
On, but I'm gonna forgive it.
They kind of don't. Because Tech McKinley can't stay healthy, and we got Fowler. they might put him on the opposite side. So I've heard that as well.
What y'all think about Jonathan Taylor to the Cowboys?
No.
Ew.
No, I don't see a running back.
If you want to lessen the workload for Zeke,
that's the problem. They don't.
We're
talking about the Cowboys here. They don't. They will give Zeke 30 times the ball 30 times a game.
God, this dude's son reminds me of Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they will give him the ball 30 times a game and have no regrets.
They got 12-year-old Luke Kuechly over there by Arthur Blank. Looks like Luke Kuechly.
I think Chase and Murray is going to the Falcons. I think they're going defense.
Dan Quinn, how can I fuck this up?
I will say this: Dan Quinn has not fucked up a draft in the first round yet. I will agree with that.
I'm gonna do a reverse and trade down, but they already got their selections.
Clavon,
AJ Terrell, cornerback out of Clemson.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
He's pretty good. Trufont's gone, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. I was about to say.
We talked about that on Tuesday.
Yeah, because Trufant, I can see that. I knew they were going defense, and they don't have much faith in Tack because Tack can't stay healthy. I thought they were going to go pass rush, but they're going cornerback.
We just got the whole light skin coalition in this room, don't we?
Wow.
Motherfucker look like he could chew the fucking.
Wow.
What off? Let me stop.
Call him a beaver?
Shit.
Oh, they had Patrick.
You saw it?
Patrick.
You are cutting out like crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing from you.
You said Dan Quinn what?
Yeah, Patrick Kearney's jersey in a frame.
What? Why?
That's what I was saying. Like, what?
The fuck? I put Brian Finneran's jersey in a frame before him.
Right.
Speaking of that, so I can't fuck with NFL 2K5's franchise. Not even a trade. No, not the trade.
Okay.
It's the fact that they don't auto sub players in preseason.
They do what now?
They don't auto sub players in preseason.
You know, I don't even think Madden started doing that until Madden 05.
Right.
Or Madden 06 or something like that. I can understand that. I do. Because see, me, what I did was I didn't auto sub them because back then, I mean, I just felt like with my rookies, I plugged them in anyway. So
no, I'm saying the opposite team does it, which
no, they don't. You know, I totally understand that.
The preparation's the best in any football game, obviously, right? But
yeah, I didn't know AJ Terrell's from Atlanta. This is a good pick. Got the hometown kid, which another thing this I don't understand why I hate the fucking Bulldogs. Why the fuck would you let another hometown kid go to Clemson? They did that with Cam Newton. He went somewhere else. What's his name?
Fam, that room looks so fucking expensive. The Jerry
What's
Jones.
that quarterback for the Texans? What's his name? I can't remember his name that quick. Deshaun Watson. He wanted to go to the Bulldogs. He's from Atlanta, and they let Dabo Sweeney take him. Fuck the Bulldogs. Fucking puppies. Oh, they down at dog food.
Damn.
Wow.
Like, I was like, how you let your homegrown talent leave? I never understood that.
Hope they die in the dog food, though.
And once again, what's the other guy who just left from Kennesaw, Georgia, which is 30 minutes away from Atlanta, Justin Fields? They actually had him, and they let him go.
Michael Irvin don't got the cocaine sweats yet?
But no, honestly, though, I like this pick. I like the pick of the Falcons getting a cornerback because they needed a cornerback, and they got a guy from they got a guy from the hometown. I like that.
Michael Irvin looks like he's
that's good. I like that.
At a casino. Fucking blackjack dealer at a casino.
See Jerry Jones, owner, president, and GM, and Mike McCarthy. I forgot
that room is crazy that this motherfucker's in though. That shit just looks expensive as fuck.
I'm looking at Falcons Twitter. This is his last. They're talking about this is last year in Atlanta. Like, what the fuck y'all mean? Clearly, we needed a cornerback, and y'all talk about this is last year in Atlanta.
I'm interested to see who they're gonna take. The Cowboys. It's an interesting spot.
Sounds like Jerry in a spaceship.
Bro, it looks expensive as fuck. It looks like this dude's in like solitary confinement, except it's not solitary confinement.
No, it's a solitary confinement that white people go to when they go to jail.
I'm not even following where the Falcons. I have a Falcons Twitter saying Matt Ryan needs to go. So
wow.
I can't. I don't even talk about them like that because
the dudes are just bitter because they can't get outside and do what they do best. That's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all tripping. I think he's
It was really boring ass backdrop.
And they're sitting there talking about he got torched by somebody's talking about he got torched by Alabama, and they got a highlight of him picking the ball off against Alabama. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I'm looking at the Twitter. They're talking about, I don't like him. He got torched by Alabama. Meanwhile, with the highlight that the Falcons just put up of him picking off Tua.
Bro, that couch is probably like $50,000.
Yeah, who's that last chick though?
That's white. Oh, you're talking about yeah, that bitch looks bored now. Cause he's sitting there just on his phone.
Wait a minute, is that the dude's hair or is he got it wrapped up something?
No, that's his hair.
Is it wrapped up? Because it looked like it moved a little bit.
I don't know. He looks like Chris Rock from CB4.
Oh God.
Mike McCarthy. Another year, I'm going to call plays and not change. Be predictable. Could win with Aaron Rodgers. What makes you think I can win with Dak? We're going to take Jordan Love with this pick.
Why she got a pencil in her hand? What's she been writing down?
Medications to give this dude an overdose on so she can get the money.
Who the fuck these dudes talking to each other?
Right.
Man, I love you. I love you.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
That's what Dallas Cowboys fans do when they talk to each other on the phone.
Who Cowboys pick now?
Unfortunately.
Their pick is in. Mike McCarthy's head coach. All right.
For now.
He ain't going nowhere.
Jerry Jones about to add head coach to the title. He already had head coach.
He ain't going nowhere.
McCarthy is just a coordinator.
McCarthy's going to be there for at least 4 years. He ain't going nowhere.
Coordinator.
4 years?
Yep. I
said it was going to end quick, and I think it will.
CeeDee Lamb.
Wow. With Mike McCarthy, yeah, I can see what I'm picking at. No, I don't see him going anywhere. Not for at least 4 years. I'm dead serious.
Too bad Mike McCarthy can't figure out how to get CeeDee Lamb the ball, so there you go. Who disliked this podcast? Fucking Broncos fan?
Who knows?
Yep, no one had CeeDee Lamb dropping that far.
His first name is Sedarian. So yeah, CD.
Yeah.
The light skinned chick looked like she got an attitude.
No, these Falcons get on my nerves, man. These Falcons, they get on my nerves. Look. They know damn well the Falcons needed a cornerback, and they get mad because they pick a corner. What other cornerback is going to pick that was better?
Bro, crackheads.
What other cornerback they was going to pick?
That's why I'm glad we picked who we picked, because it was just like if it would have went left,
bro,
Twitter would have collapsed.
You're going to see all these throws that Jalen Hurts made late. There we go.
I ain't going to lie, man. I think that this is
throw from Jalen Hurts.
This is a very good pick.
Look at these plays this dude has to make on Jalen Hurts' throws. This thing is a bum.
Well, that one, that looked like that was a screen.
CeeDee Lamb
I'm talking about the one before that. He threw in the triple coverage and CeeDee Lamb had the high point.
The CeeDee Lamb pick is a very good pick for the Cowboys.
Oh, wow. That one-handed grab? Yeah,
I told y'all.
Badass throw.
That was the one where he turned around.
I told y'all this dude is a total package at receiver.
There was one he had.
And they still got, what's his name, too?
There was one he had in the playoff game last year where he turned his body and like literally pirouetted.
She took his phone and whoever player 2 is it. Which one is CeeDee Lamb? The one on the right, right next to the light.
In the middle.
damn, she took his
She's
phone.
probably tired of this nigga being on the phone, like listening to music the whole time. She's like, yo,
I told you, she looked like she definitely had an attitude on her.
No,
like
she seemed like
she's just tired of this shit.
She's not quite cha-ching. She's like cha. She hasn't added the ching yet.
Ooh.
She's like halfway in. She's like, we'll see. Lincoln Riley.
I don't know why people dislike this pick.
He's just happy because he doesn't have to deal with Jalen Hurts anymore.
Mm.
I got him. Another one. See how long we keep this one. Oh God. There we go.
Somebody said Dallas needs a secondary help, and they get another receiver after paying $100 million for Amari.
I mean, Amari needs help. Can't do it by himself. Can't depend on Randall Cobb. So, why am I looking at Oprah cooking on fucking?
I'm real disappointed in Falcons. These people are really acting up.
Why are you disappointed in Falcons fans, bro?
Because let me tell you something about Falcons, man. Let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, the Falcons fans mostly are content or okay with the picks that the Falcons. And when you look at the picks that the Falcons had throughout Dan Quinn's tenure, especially the first round, they've been pretty good. Pretty good picks. I mean, you had your what's the boy named? The dude that's hurt right now, Keanu Neal. You had Calvin Ridley. You had the 2 offensive linemen. You had Tack McKinley. You had some pretty decent, people that come out of the first round that actually play pretty good. I think they had enough clout and leverage to trust these guys when they pick another person in the first round. And this is the first time that for some reason that people are going ape shit over nothing. I'm like, y'all like this dude is a bona fide scrub.
Because they're stuck in the house, bro.
You know damn well that Trufant is gone. You need a defensive back. I think he was the best one that they picked. What's wrong with that? I don't get it.
I'm gonna have a coconut smile and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
So where are we on this draft?
Trufant left, and who else left?
Where'd Trufant go? To Seahawks?
No, he didn't get picked yet, I don't think.
Trufant didn't get signed yet?
I don't think so.
I don't know why the fuck he got traded. Shut up, bitch.
Who was that?
I don't know. That wasn't nobody over here.
Random ass YouTube videos.
But I ain't gonna lie though, that was a really good. I really like that pick that the Cowboys did. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. That was a good pick.
Man, fuck that pick.
Yeah, I understand. I look at based on personnel. I mean, you just don't like the Cowboys.
I'm about to say F the rest of this draft. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go left too.
Yeah, let's get the damn Patriots pick, man.
I'm about to go left
too.
Patriots.
Miami gonna take Jonathan Taylor?
The pick is in. We're about to find out.
Shoot. Yeah.
Who else is left?
Can they order me dinner?
Can they order me dinner? You could easily look at what you want right now and still hang around for the draft.
No, I tend to eat. And I get grumpy when I don't eat. So
yeah, but if you're ordering food, you can.
I'm not ordering food.
Oh.
Food is already made.
Then they're gonna talk about, did Atlanta not watch the national championship game where he got beat by every LSU receiver? What LSU receiver got shut down by any DB in last year? This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. And you act like the man got torched by everybody throughout the season. LSU ran through everybody. Come on, man. I mean,
why are you mad?
I'm not. You want to know why I'm mad? Because people are not. People not using common sense right here.
No, but VF, I'm just saying, it's like it's a fan base, bro. It's like that's how they are.
They're dumbasses. That's what it is.
I agree. The fucking Boogie McFarland's milk dud head ass.
I'm looking like, what the
Mel Kiper looking like he has another fucking pet case to solve. Sorry, guys. Miami's pick is in. Nobody's put anything in the comments in a minute now.
No, they're just sitting here listening to us bitch and moan.
Well, oh, you're bitching and moaning. Me and DJ just roasted.
Trade. Or are they talking about pass?
Oh, okay, no, that's old.
Yeah, they're talking about.
I was about to be like, what?
Because this was the one for during the season. Yeah,
that was a good pickup for the Steelers. Fuck Mike Tomlin, by the way. That was my friend sending me. I think we might have a squad of 4 eventually too. By the way.
Oh, for Warzone.
Yeah. Since they added quads.
Oh, yeah, quads.
Can't go in there without a 4th dude. Especially a dependable 4th dude. Man, nobody care about these fans. Get to the pick, bruh. God.
Austin Jackson, offensive tackle at USC.
Good pick.
All these people with their headphones on.
Ain't nobody. They didn't pick nobody yet.
Austin Jackson.
Yeah, it's Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson, okay.
Light Skin Coalition on the left. And
so they got an offensive lineman to protect Tua. Yeah, you know what? That's a good pick because
to his sister.
That's what I was worried about because of the fact that
oh wow.
You know, they tons of
grandfather played at USC.
Shit. They got another 26.
That would have been mean though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, they have the Raiders come in.
Bro, you might as well just eat.
I will probably just drop and eat because this is. I'm like, it was going by fast and now it's dragging. I think that's the thing for me. It's just dragging.
Oh, you know who hurt? You know who hurting right now though?
Who?
The Eagles. The Eagles wanted to get CeeDee Lamb or Jared Judy because they wanted a receiver, and the Cowboys got him.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. I hope he scores a game-winning touchdown in both games they play next year.
Man. They're gonna go another year without a receiver they can't catch. You know, and the aging Deshaun. They have Deshaun Jackson again for this coming season, but he'll get hurt again and collect the paycheck.
Hey, remember, fly, Eagles fly.
Die, Eagles die.
You force it. Patriots at 23rd? God.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Jacksonville, Phil. I mean, it's only 4 more picks. Well, 5 more picks.
Shit, depending upon if they do the basketball timeout thing. The way it's been dragging. Jeez.
Good move.
I'm still mad at this. These people are really relying on the LSU
game. People had to move a little bit more than that.
Like they're like these people still relying on the LSU game to quantify how well this dude played. Like
the only game they watched. Disregard their opinions.
Like, listen, Bills.
Yeah.
Who the hell did good against LSU?
Not a soul.
Watch one game.
I mean, mind you, right?
Experts.
No, but here's what kills me. Here's the kicker. Clemson was the number 1 defense in the country last year. So that means they threw out 12 other games of evidence.
Clearly. Nobody cares about the other game. They're looking at one game LSU. Like, who did good against LSU? If you
Clemson didn't play anybody last year.
Listen, if you name one cornerback that shut down any receiver that Joe Burrow was throwing to last year, I would shut up.
Joe Burrow was just throwing motherfuckers open, bro.
Exactly.
Like there was shit you just couldn't do about it. He's making throws that you just
and Justin Jefferson just helped him because he was just that physical. Nobody was shutting down no receiver on LSU last year. So what the fuck are we talking about? People are fucking clowns, man. It shit pisses me off, man. It really does.
Hey, man. Mike,
I'm just sitting there like
Mike Mayock's whole ass. What are they doing? Is that Gruden's wife?
And the Raiders pick.
The Raiders got their pick in?
He's talking, so it's taking a little too long.
Yeah, bring them ugly ass fans up again.
Oh yeah, because he's bringing up they're in a new stadium. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, they say that stadium look good. Hey, they say that new stadium look nice.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that stadium is nice though.
Yeah, too bad they could be housed on a bum ass team.
That's what I'm about to say too.
No, that's a dope ass.
No, them boys about to make some money with that stadium. It's in Vegas too. Them motherfuckers go 0-16 and they're gonna be like,
right? That's what I'm saying. They're gonna take a lot of L's.
Yeah, they're gonna be killing it though. You know that's gonna be. Everybody thought Jerry's World was like the place to be. That's gonna be the place to be.
Damon Arnett, cornerback out of Ohio State.
All right, now where these Falcons fans want to talk shit about this one? This dude wasn't all that good.
Has 3-month-old son named Tyson, nicknamed Ace.
They ain't got nothing to do with his covering on the field though.
What?
There's like nothing that has anything to do. 2019 second team all Big Ten. He was second team.
Motherfucker was second team all Big Ten on the best team in the Big Ten.
And y'all want to talk, and our Falcons fans want to talk about.
I want to see this kid's highlights. This is gonna be funny.
I just want to know when they're.
They're like, what highlights?
Exactly.
It's a next. We've already got to the garbage time point. Jesus.
It's like, see?
Right, it's like
Mel Capper providing some insight.
Tell you, that dude looks like Jim Carrey from fucking Pet Detective, yo. Ace Ventura.
Man, they got Amari Cooper and CD Lamb, but that's gonna be nasty, bro.
They don't have no highlights. Damn.
No, they had to go to the raccoon so we can hear him run his mouth about fucking who knows what.
But good thing he was a good locker room presence. I'm like, he wasn't much on the field, but
right, but
one hell of a motivator, bro.
Music on Pandora, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he held it down on the opposite side.
He asked how your mom
throw
was.
At him.
Right, he asked how your mother was. Like, really? Look at this guy. I should have been a lawyer.
Oh, that was one of the guys in the mock. I think that was one of the guys.
Daniel Jeremiah. Never touched this dude with two names.
Yep, that was that was the guy that actually had the first. Let's see. That actually did he pick?
Oh, good Mike.
No, he actually picked reverse 5 and 6. It was going to be Justin Herbert and Tua to the Chargers, but obviously he got that wrong.
Not like a TV analyst getting a fucking front office job. Ridiculous. In the NFL of all places.
Okay, here come the highlights.
Finally.
And he pushed off of him. And he didn't pick off. He didn't pick that off. So, boo, L.
Nah, man.
He held the shit out of him.
No, shut up. Now, if the Falcons would have picked this dude, these people, oh my God, he's from Ohio State.
Yeah,
you know where we like it. Your punk ass on the spot in.
Christ.
They got a special teams, man.
So the best highlight they've shown so far was a run play that was ran right at him.
And it was a cornerback blitz.
And him holding again off the line
saying.
After he got beat. He held the dude off the line. Okay, man. All right. Next.
Yeah, we got a good pick in those.
Let me tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing that pisses me off about this. The dude is from Atlanta and they dragging this man. That's fucked up, man.
Hey, man.
People the dude in their own city, they do
high school in Atlanta and they dragging this man. Yeah, it's your own people, bro. Your own people.
Man, tell them Atlanta fans put a dick in their mouth and be quiet.
They already do.
Hey,
Somehow they
You
able
right
to
about
make
that.
some
You
noise.
right about that.
It said we social distance from everything but the dick. Jaguars. Who you think? Let's see. Who they're projected to take?
COVID-19 and HIV having a contest to see who they can
Shit.
All
right, my motherfucker's playing rock paper scissors. Your turn.
Damn, you can get a 2-for-1 right over there.
Oh my god, Justin Jefferson. Interesting. Could be another receiver that doesn't work out for them.
Wait a minute. Justin Jefferson go to who?
To the Jaguars is the projected.
Let me tell you, the only reason why he doesn't produce with the Jaguars is because the Jaguars are cursed. It ain't gonna be because of that man's
he needs to put on about 10 pounds of muscle though. Yeah, he just needs to put some.
What'd you say?
He needs to put on some weight.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can agree.
Taco Bell. Nice. Contactless drive-thru. That's a fucking lie, but whatever. Was just there the other day while ball spotting back in this dude's head.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Jefferson might go to Jaguars. Minshew need. I mean, who they got at receiver in Jacksonville anyway?
I can't even name any of them because Marquise Lee is on the Patriots now.
Right, exactly. Hey, when Marquise Lee was with the Jaguars, like, who you got? You know what I mean?
Well, he was overrated coming out of college anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
No contact drive-through. Would they throw your food out?
No. They have a no contact. They have a no contact. They have a no contact.
Like, here's your food.
No, they have a
Here's a drink too. Hope you can catch.
Go long.
Yeah, they have.
I'm sorry. It was a Philadelphia Eagle in the car. You weren't gonna catch.
They have contactless drive-through here, where basically what they do is they'll put your food in like a bucket or something, and they hand you out the bucket. They don't hand you the food with their hands. Like,
man, I thought they did something like sitting outside the window or shit like
no. They have like this little extended bucket where they put in the bucket. They hand them.
Man, wait, are you telling me it was just like back in the day when McDonald's had that thing where you would see your food just go over the conveyor? And
no, it's not like that. No, it's not like that.
I remember McDonald's back in the day had those things.
Man, we put no damn bucket out the window.
I don't know, man. Some of them people be looking dirty in them down places. They might need not touch my food at all.
Put the fucking gloves on then.
Like, yo, listen, can I order my food and go back there and make my shit?
You should have to pay if that's the fucking case.
Right. Like, can I do that?
I'm gonna start going to Sonic up here, yo. Every time I go to Sonic, motherfuckers give me some fucking undercooked hot dog. They ain't even done.
Well, that's your problem. You getting the damn hot dog from them, yo.
Right.
Well, shit. Those are shit they fucking advertise.
Chris Thomas said that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back.
Shit's old.
Yes.
Oh, no,
That was almost
Anybody comment?
I was looking at it. It was like 10 minutes ago. He said Taylor to Miami, and they ended up picking an offensive line.
Like, we're just here for the bench.
But you know what, though? At 26, they might still pick him, though.
True.
Yeah. Hold up.
Get to this page.
Hold on. Who's the running back for the Vikings? Oh, never mind. They need a receiver and a cornerback. Never mind.
They got what the hell's his name? Dalvin Cook.
What did they because Percy Harvin's talking about?
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook. What they just sign him off the whim?
Percy Harvin wants to go to the Bucks.
Damn.
He said he come out of the retirement to play for Tom Brady.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he said he wanted to play at Tom Brady.
So are they going to be able to do it?
He's a Florida boy too, right? He's a Florida boy too, right?
Yeah, but he be having them cluster headaches or whatever I
don't know.
Was suffering.
No, I think he said he's over that. That's why he's trying to come back.
That dude was a problem too, man.
Yeah, he was.
All right, so Jacksonville, the pick is in, and you guys are picking
probably Justin Jefferson,
Clavon Chason.
Oh,
okay.
Side linebacker from LSU.
Well, Philly's gonna take Jefferson.
Yeah, I think Philly's gonna take Jefferson because they need a receiver bad.
That's a dope ass house, unless that's not a house.
It's probably their agent's house.
That's a dope ass house, regardless. Good God.
I'm like the one woman, she dressed Dressed clean though.
Receive offer from LSU before playing a bar.
Wow. Linebacker at Baylor.
That second one is more impressive.
You know what? I hope this AJ Terrell kid comes in. I hope this AJ Terrell kid comes in and be a shutdown fucking corner, and everybody who got this bullshit ass tweets out here can eat their fucking word. Fuckers, they deserve to lose 28-3 everywhere. Fuck them. I can't stand ass no more. God damn. It's like these dudes are not satisfied with it. They clearly said that's what they wanted.
I think DJ can agree with me. Welcome to the club.
For
hating your fan base.
I never that's the thing. I never had a problem with our fan base.
Damn, they're really gonna blow up this whole thing where she snatched the phone from him and he snatched it back.
Oh, yep. First time they have an argument, it's gonna be in the paper. He hit her or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, as if she didn't take a fucking apple and put it in a sock and hit herself with it.
Somebody was like, in case y'all doubted, CD Lamb's hands. Watch him snatch the phone from his girl right here. So, yeah, now that's grip strength.
She gonna see another type of hands if she keeps snatching that damn phone from him. She'll see another type of hands.
Yeah, looking into that, I see trouble.
Is Chase an outside linebacker DN? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to be outside linebacker.
6'3", 254.
That's outside linebacker.
Yeah, outside linebacker.
Wait, what was his weight again?
254.
Yeah.
Well, it says outside linebacker anyway.
Yeah, so. He's outside linebacker.
They like those athletic outside linebackers. Tobin Smith.
Doug Maroney. Like he owns an Italian restaurant somewhere.
That hair is ridiculous with that kid though. Looks like fucking MJF.
Thank you. Somebody that's a Falcons fan got some fucking sense.
Damn.
You were fucking fired up over there.
He probably reading his own tweet.
The reason why, like I said, the reason why, because this is not normal. Most of the time, people are okay. They understand the picks, and like I said, for the past 5-6 years,
damn,
got fucking Brady went over here in Doug Peterson's office.
Hey, now
Mike's cutting out.
That dude's so pissed. His fucking connection,
right?
Well, in other news, Doug Peterson got cut from my franchise before when I was playing 2K5 and simulating. So that's funny.
Damn.
To see Doug Peterson. I forget what team he is on.
All right. So what?
Ew.
What?
I don't even know any of these guys.
It's all good. I'm just gonna fall back and just play like I don't care no more.
Wide receiver depth chart. I don't even know.
To the next ridiculous.
Talking about the Eagles? Yeah, the Eagles have nobody, bro.
Holy shit, bro.
Damn, his hair is all gray now.
I mean, it gets to the point. It's so bad. Even if they get Jefferson, or if they get the other guy from TCU, it still don't matter because the rest are that bad. Greg Ward Jr. was the quarterback for Houston.
Justin Jefferson said, "I ain't gonna have no disloyal hoes here. Got my brothers, and that's it."
I'm gonna be honest with this. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I ain't gonna say. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be happy that they got a receiver, but it's like you got a rookie gonna be your number one. Like, I'm not saying that's not a good thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but. So you don't have nobody to fall back on. He's not. Go ahead. What you say?
No, I was saying they still have the big receiver, right?
No,
Alshon.
Alshon's gone.
Alshon's gone. Yeah, he's not signed.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I don't think they was able. They might still have him. I just thought about
that's what I'm about to say. I think Alshon, but the way fans have been writing him off, they're definitely writing off Deshaun.
Or Deshaun should have been written off last year. I don't know why they even signed him.
But
well, they're talking about trading him right now. So
for who? Nobody wants Deshaun at this point. He's not the same guy. Alshon, yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
veteran players the Eagles could trade away and trade for during the 2020 NFL draft.
So the requirement to be an Eagles receiver: don't have alligator arms.
Players likely to be traded during the draft in order: Trent Williams.
Yeah, that'll probably happen tomorrow.
Gakwe,
You know
Joe
what?
Tooney, Andy Dalton. Oh wow, Leonard Fournette. Yo, what if they traded Leonard Fournette to Tampa? Oh my God, that's scary.
I don't know because Leonard is not the same guy. It'll be good.
It don't even matter. At that point, it don't even matter.
Because teams are gonna play to respect the pass.
Right, it's
Tampa.
Against Tampa.
Yeah, that's the only way that'll be good.
And that's just another guy with a chip on his shoulder going there.
And the Eagles select
Jefferson.
It's just
gotta be Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, they're picking a receiver. I mean, I would see why not. It's just too easy. I mean, they have nobody at receiver.
Stretching out the talking points. Come on, you're reading a.
Right, come on, slave owner. Jesus.
They picked the receiver. It was Jalen Reagor.
What?
Yeah, they picked Reagor.
Are you fucking yo?
Yeah, they passed on Justin.
We might need that. We might need to have Pooh on side watch.
Yeah, let me.
No, he likes it. He already tweeted. He likes it.
He's an idiot then.
Yeah, Jalen Reagor.
No, I'm reading a post.
That motherfucker like Julius Randle.
Whatever. Y'all got to see this.
Waxahachie? Waxa what? Okay, anyway.
Monte. Oh, his father was the defensive tackle for the Colts.
They passed on Justin Jefferson.
That's not impressive because the Colts
they passed on Justin Jefferson. I don't know about that.
I mean, the Colts defensive tackles have always sucked, so that's not impressive. Anyway, see what he can do.
Hey, check y'all Twitter DM. That I thought that was kind of funny.
He has some scat though. Whoa.
Yeah, I think Reagor. I heard he was pretty good.
Ooh, that's stop and go.
Yeah, I heard he was pretty good. I didn't say it was bad. I just thought
almost overthrew him.
I just thought Jefferson was better though.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, he originally
what a garbage ass quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 5'10", 206. Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know how I feel.
So he definitely would be like a slot or
this goes more to my point about these receivers though.
Do they is their offense geared around the slot receiver?
I don't know, but this
last I checked,
that
wasn't the case.
This just goes more to my point that I was making the VF before about the size of these receivers, man.
Yeah,
receivers gone, dude.
Unless they plan on keeping Alshon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying, if you're not keeping Alshon, who's 6'4", 217, what the fuck are you doing?
Somebody already said why we ain't take Jefferson.
I use the Bears, and I fucking traded for Joe Jurevicius just because he's a big body.
Let's see,
and it worked out. There is value in having a big body on your team.
I'm all connected through Philly Twitter, so I'm probably gonna put a whole bunch of stuff. NYK is like, oh my God, Philly, why?
I don't know about this. This looks like they're gonna try to use this guy in a backfill or something. That's what I get out of him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a
returner.
Yeah, that's what I get from. I get like
I think what they're thinking is that they're gonna get a Terry McLaurin out of this.
The thing is, though, it's like,
and you're not just gonna get a Terry McLaurin because he torched y'all last year.
But who did they expect to take him?
Damn, somebody got the Steve Austin. What?
I read that.
Gotcha.
WWE2K says we will be sharing details on the future of the WWE2K franchise as well as some exciting news on Monday at 7 a.m. Pacific time.
That's about 10 o'clock Eastern. Wait, is it AM or PM?
It's AM, but still, I don't. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
I'm over it. I mean, what exciting news can you possibly have?
Rowan.
Oh hell!
You remember Rowan? Remember that guy? Yeah, he didn't like the pick either.
I don't blame him.
He's got the Sylvester Stallone and Rocky IV where he's like, when Apollo Creed was like
Drake dance. Oh fuck, man! All right, man. I gotta get off social media. That's disgusting.
Let me see what else is going on. Any other?
One more pick.
Yes.
Yep. I'm back.
One more.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Pooh messed up on. They messed
You
up
know
on
what?
that.
You know what's funny? We're sitting here waiting for the Patriots pick, but you're a Bucks fan and they already picked. So why did we wait for the Patriots?
Because I want to laugh. Because I want to laugh.
You laugh on your own time.
I mean,
he's probably gonna end up. He's probably gonna end up taking Jordan Love.
And
watch you pick up Jefferson.
No, you know what he's gonna do? I'll tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna be the dumbass Bill Belichick that he always is. He's gonna try to outsmart everybody else. He's gonna take some fucking linebacker from like fucking North Michigan State, which doesn't even exist. And then he's gonna think, oh yeah, well, Bill Belichick knows what he's doing, and you know you have to trust his judgment.
Wait, hold on. Somebody put out here, one Skins fan had to be stupid. Said, "Damn, Dallas and Philly both got quality wide receivers." Shaking my damn head, I'm like,
but okay.
We got technically, even though they were all rookies last year, we got our number one receiver out of that draft. We got our number 2 out of that draft, and we got our number 3 out of that draft. So
the fact that you filled your fucking need with the second pick, like, why are people talking? Like, I don't. Oh my god. I'm frustrated for you.
I just look at the fact that we got our number 1 and number 2 and number 3 receiver all last year.
Hey, somebody put on Twitter, tells them, do you know why I know Rieger gonna be trash? Because they show highlights of his dad.
Come on, man. And like I said,
if you're not familiar with the name, here's his dad with the Indianapolis Colts within the last 10, 15 years.
Trash. Man, please.
You know,
it's his dad on the tap on. That was the last time we saw him.
Sorry, to be honest, to be honest with you, you know what? It's gonna be so funny listening to Pooh try to defend this shit because a lot of people are roasting the shit out of the Eagles right now.
You know what's gonna happen.
Greg Ward Jr., JJ Arcega Whiteside, Dante Burnett, Robert Davis is the only one because he used to be a Redskin, and I think we should have kept him. 2019
wild card. Why are we going back to show this?
And he only had 1 reception in the last 4 games of 2019.
Oh, they're going to show the Saints choking. Oh no, they beat the Vikings that game. Wait, did they?
Nope.
Oh yeah, they choked like they always do.
Saints choked. Yep.
Yeah, because it was on this play right here, which was offensive pass interference that they didn't call, but you know. But yeah, you know what? The Saints got what they deserved because they won.
Yeah, that's what they get. Let's go, Kyle Rudolph. Let's go, bitches.
I'm still mad at this. I'm glad there's a couple people here on Twitter got some fucking sense.
VF, come on, fam.
But Bills, I'm dead serious.
VF, I
never go to Twitter to.
It's not even that they're shitting on the guy because they didn't think the dude's from the hometown, bro. He's from Atlanta. Not only that, that
shit does not matter.
Not exactly, and it should. I mean, come on now.
He probably rejected him and was like, "Yo, I like females, bro."
Could be
probably what happened.
But like, I could see it feels. I mean, no support, bro. That's terrible.
Rick Spielman.
What is OBJ subtweeting about?
And Mike Zimmer got all these fucking dead animals.
Who knows? I mean, when you come to OBJ, he wants attention. So I mean,
hey, we ain't gonna do that tonight, man.
It's the truth.
We ain't gonna do that tonight, man.
When you on Instagram,
are about to select.
When you on Instagram and you got a blunt and you snorting lines with some chick, you want attention.
Wow, that's what he's doing these days. Justin Jefferson went to the Vikings.
It has happened. Who did?
Justin Jefferson went with the Vikings.
Stephon Diggs, we don't need you no more, son.
No, he was already gone, but that's a great
trick. That's what I'm saying. We don't need you no more, son. We don't care.
Third in punt pass kick national championship at age 9. 0-star recruit. According to ESPN.
Wow.
It says 0.
That's wild.
Grew from 5'7" to 6'1" junior year in high school. Okay.
Damn, that's what's that? Fucking 5 inches? 6 inches? Jeez. And the Patriots trade the fucking pick.
Oh wow! You called it, Bills. You called it.
It fucking bums. Oh my god!
Because I know why they traded that pick, because they were going to pick Jefferson.
Nah.
I think they wanted to pick Jefferson. As soon as he went out the
No, I'm gonna tell you.
they were like, "Nah, we gotta get out of
No,
our
I'm gonna
pick."
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. If the Patriots wanted Jefferson, they would have traded up to get him.
But Bill doesn't understand.
Belichick doesn't understand a lot of these.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't understand the trade up. It's like, I get what I want. If I don't get what I want, I go someplace else. And that's what he just did.
Mike Gordon put his glasses on so he could see the Coke better.
Patriots traded the pick to the Chargers. Well, Jordan Love
no separation ability. Just wow.
Jordan Love wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah, you already said Jefferson was a possession receiver, and
he's just a baller in general.
Oh God. Oh, it's the same white guy. Never mind.
Nah, he's just man. Leave that man alone.
He freaked out number 19 going backwards.
God damn! I remember that.
That's what I was saying.
That's when I was like, "Yo, Clemson out here getting cooked." I remember saying that shit out loud. Nah, this kid's nice, man.
Oh, I'm not saying anything.
He tracks the ball really well.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, he won't separate himself from.
He reminds me of McLaurin.
Route running wise, he will.
He reminds me of McLaurin. He tracks the ball well in the air. He's a damn good route runner.
Mm-hmm.
He has good hands, deceptive speed.
But McLaurin he'll definitely pull away. I'm like, this dude would just.
This kid can't do it. Yeah.
He'll stride away. This kid Jefferson will stride away. McLaurin will burn away. Will just turn on the jets after he gets it. What the heck?
Is Kirk even going to get the ball to him?
Rick Spielman?
GM.
Yeah, but who are the others?
Damn Patriots. Losers.
It looked like she skipped leg day. I don't know how young that cat is.
Skipped a lot of days. Yeah, he said no fake hoes here, yo.
All right, so now that New England traded out that pick.
Yeah, that just kind of ruined everything.
Yeah, I was about to say we can probably slow down and call it a night. Y'all got anything else before we go?
Wow.
I wonder where.
I did play the drug dealer simulator.
Yeah, I know you were talking about that on Twitter.
Yeah,
so the Pats get a second and a third round pick. Just so the Chargers get this. The fuck are the Chargers picking that they would trade a second and a third?
Oh,
damn! So Anthony Lynn finessed Belichick here. Damn!
I don't think he did. I think Belichick finessed him. They try. I mean, for the 23rd pick, you gave up a second and a third. You find quality players in the second and the third. Me and V have talked about this.
What if they pick a quarterback here again?
Right.
And that's the last thing Herbert needs.
Still on the board.
Herbert's already up against it. He's an Oregon quarterback. He's already up against it. It's the last thing he needs.
Already won a healthy quarterback competition.
Not when you draft Herbert 5th.
Yeah, but
Herbert's starting, bro.
Or maybe, because I'm about to say, they don't have that confidence in Taylor to be the backup. Maybe he's holding the clipboard.
Tyrod Taylor should have started over Flacco a couple of years. He never got that chance.
How you go to a team with a black head coach and you can't even get the starting job being black yourself?
Because Anthony Lynn doesn't think
he's automatic third string quarterback material in Tyrod Taylor.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and close this out. Everybody was here? Yes? No?
Ooh.
Everybody pretty much gone.
They put the picture on him. Wait, let's just stay for this. I
gotta go to work.
Showing Jordan Love is if they think Jordan Love's going to pick. I'm gonna be upset if this dude gets picked.
Watch.
They ain't gonna pick him. No. I mean, the Chargers aren't that incompetent. They're not gonna pick him.
Please don't do this.
Okay, they didn't. It was.
I'm about to say.
It's Oklahoma. Okay.
Kenneth Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Traded back in for Kenneth. Okay, that's solid. I don't know if it was worth the move back in the first to give up. I ain't gonna say he's worth moving back in the first, but I don't know about giving up those 2 picks.
You could tell they got them floodlights on the back. Jesus Christ.
The football team had 4 other D1 athletes, including wide receiver Jalen Waddy. Say,
Jalen Waddle, he's good.
CPR last year, learned CPR at the age of 12. All right, well, if somebody still falls out, he'll be there.
Right, like,
yeah.
Can we get something more related? Like,
we know who they pick. I'm going to finish up this food and go to bed.
Yeah,
be back.
I know it'll be late, but yeah.
All right. Like nobody else is here. If you listen to us on the iTunes and SoundCloud, really appreciate it. Another good podcast, guys.
Long one, just like
it wasn't as bad as last year though, but long enough.
We said we weren't gonna go 5 hours, so like, we'll go 4.
All right. See y'all next time. Peace.
Peace
out.